I'm
improv
happy.
a lot.
I'm happy with what happened. I just like having a reference to look at now and go, ugh.
Yeah,
Ugh.
they would not have let you in if I was confident in just random bullshitting, and you guys would have had to do like some stealth checks and like actually like learning the guard routes and like
Deception.
knowing when to sneak in. Like you'd have to watch the walls for like a couple days and be like, all right, this is when the guards aren't here. Go sneak in.
Yo, that
Or
the
we could
6-star
bullshit it.
Dragon Ball you got there?
What are we
Aaron?
bullshitting?
You got the 6-star Dragon Ball in your book?
Maybe.
Start Dragon Ball.
I got a lot of shit in my book. That might be
I
one of them.
have pressed the button. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Buttons have been pressed.
The
So
buttons
many
have been
buttons.
pressed.
And that button opens the door. Congratulations, you solved the puzzle.
All right, guys, we won D&D.
You solved the puzzle that third graders could solve. Congratulations.
Oh, so
I
good.
always,
I
that's always
am
what I see
smarter
the memes
than a
of.
third grader.
I am smarter than a third grader. Alright. Everybody's on mute. Hi. Hello.
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 Oh,
Wink.
Welcome,
Rawr.
welcome to
I'll drop
Doom.
that.
Right. Thank you.
Caw.
No, it does the Styrian roar voice line when people sub.
God
He has
damn
a
it.
rar.
Yeah, if you go and you investigate the in that like underground area, if you investigate the giant stuffed bear in the room, he'll go rar as the Styrian.
God damn it, Neil. God
it's,
fucking damn it, Neil.
it's one of the most like popular voice lines of
Oh yeah, I can see why.
rar.
So fucking I'm still dying. Anyway, hi.
Yeah, sounds like you got some iron lung. You need to get that fixed.
Man, I
Iron Lung?
wish.
Markiplier?
Markiplier.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Stuck in a submarine.
Iron Lung.
I can't wait to see how much fake blood they used in the movie. That's what I'm looking forward to. How much fake blood.
Apparently the most amount possible.
None, because it's real.
Hey.
Enough that it put him in the hospital for a short time.
Again.
I mean,
Again.
he does that on a regular basis. So what do you mean?
It's like he's sticking at home.
Oh no.
Anyway, who's doing recap?
I nominate Ares.
That's great because I literally said that I didn't know. Oh well, anything that happened last time before I joined the voice call.
Jave the Warg, Mutant Men. We went to see the farm. And then we went and hung out in the courtyard. Nimble and Zed walked around with the children, opened some doors, unleashed the chicken storm. And then we spoke with the abbot, had a nice meal, investigated downstairs, drunken man, another head, playing a violin, or fiddle, whatever it was. And then we went upstairs, saw some kenkus.
I got a cool
And now
scroll.
we're talking about stuff.
Yeah, I got a cool scroll.
Oh,
Yo, can I have a cool scroll?
A
No,
bird
it's mine.
combo. Yeah, you got a 20-piece KFC bucket up here.
Oh.
Bird combo.
And now abbot is us.
Yeah, did
That
that
is
hurt?
awesome.
It sounded like
Everything hurts.
everything hurts.
Everything hurts.
Everything is awesome.
Everything is going right. Anyway.
Mm.
Trying to remember the precise conversation in which we left off last time.
One of the last things that happened was you were like something, something, something. How will they know, or how do they know? When you learned that they were trying to say Keeper of the Feather or get you to say that, and then Muriel Vinshaw literally flew into the window as a raven, transformed, and then like finger up to mouth shushed you, and then just like stayed in the window.
That's right. That is correct.
Oh.
I'm back in.
That was like one of the last things. I don't remember exactly everything after that, if there was a lot, but yeah.
Something Abbott. Sus.
Something Abbott. They're here to keep an eye on the Abbott. They are part of the Keeper of the Feathers, and you now have that confirmed because literally the Keeper of the Feathers is right there. Or a person who is high ranking in it is right there. Oh, and then they also gave you that story, which is like 4 things up.
Yep. Well, I have been shushed, so I shush immediately upon seeing Lady.
Anybody else? Anything?
For recap, no, we learned that I keep wanting to call her Velishka. That's not her name.
Muriel.
That's
Yeah,
that's not.
I know what you're saying here. It is fucking
Vasilka.
load.
Vasilka was made to be all like, yeah, we're gonna give this lady away to Strahd. We made her to do that, and it's like that's fucked up.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You learned that as well. Yep.
Right.
Oh. We have a hostage.
Not so much a hostage as much as like
Boy.
freak of nature.
Well, the abbot's fucking freaky, by the way.
Yes, if I could speak up for a moment.
We're writing. We're talking in stage whispers and book scribbles.
Yeah. Stabby was brought into the corner with the 3 of them, and then that's when they started doing all that stuff. So basically, it's all been Stabby. So yeah. But go for it.
You may come into the corner if you wish to speak.
Please don't. At least use a napkin.
I don't want to go in the corner anymore.
Not the drawer. No.
I'm gonna stand back and not my problem right now.
I mean, stand back. You're basically against a wall. You gotta go through it.
Yes. Fuck. I thought. Damn it. Forgot there are actual
Yes.
walls in this.
Oh wait, you're literally in like dead space in the house. How the fuck did you get in there? How did you get in there? He's in this 4x4.
He's trapped. He's in the forever box in baby jail.
He got
That
into
is
the
what
back
the gay
rooms.
baby jail is.
Not the back rooms.
He got into the back rooms. All right, Arden like tries to coolly. That actually happened. You try to like put your leg up against the wall, cross your arms, and you fucking phase through the wall. Oh shit, that's funny. Scooby-Doo fucking bookshelf. Yeah.
Just fucking turning bookshelf.
Yeah. Alright. Anyway, continue.
Well,
As you were.
Continue.
oh no, I was backing away. So Stabby, you have the reins. You're talking. You're the one communicationating.
Scribbling.
You were, yeah. Oh yeah, you had a book. That's right. You were.
I did have
you
the
were
book.
writing in a book, and that's how you learned, and you could actually write down things. Yes.
Yep. And then she said that the my tongue doesn't want to say that name at all.
You have how many, and you can't say the name?
You know how hard it is to talk with one tongue, let alone 2? I wanna see you try it. Where are your
They're
two
all
tongues,
tongue
devil
twisters.
man?
It's forked, right?
No, it's forked, uh-huh.
Work you.
I'm going to show everybody else what we've written in the book so far, and very quietly explain to everyone the information of which I just received.
The audience gasps.
Does anybody have any commentary on that, or
Anybody? Come on.
anybody?
Do the play roll.
Anybody worried about the fact that the abbot's kind of woohoo, and Vasilka is made to go to Strahd, made to be a
I'm gonna s-
bride.
Arden's gonna stay silent, but it's gonna be that kind of silent where like he keeps opening his mouth to say something and then like going back to think and then doing it
It's
again
like
is
that
like
one gift from Castle.
Nimble's just watching the staircase to see if anybody's coming up or not.
Kareem, Toga, any.
Oka's just gonna kind of have a little glare, but she's gonna start like, having crackling energy around her hands with a small grin on her face.
Zed does not take kindly to this, given the incident of this in-game morning.
Did we get Woka today?
Yes, you got
Oh.
zapped because you got fucked up by the ring. It's that same day.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We have a Woka, not a Coca.
Hard to remember that everything's in a single day when it's over a month and a
month.
half.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's okay. I can't tell time, so it works out for me.
I can't read.
Read.
That sign can't stop me. I can't read.
True. Thareem, any input? Are you good?
Well, looking at he looks over at Oka and her reaction to that is just like, now hold on. We should not rush to any conclusions when said person is not openly hostile to us at the moment.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, once again, remember, they are like the person, like they're, think about an old lady sitting at a bus stop and you sit down next to her and she's like, would you like some candy? Oh, I love you, look just like my like she's the nicest person you've met.
That is
Which makes her
I like that.
suspicious.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to think that, sure.
Sprolia.
Go punch an old lady, why don't you?
I'll do it. What?
No.
Yeah, you gotta remember that. That's your mindset. You're like, they're super suspicious, but they're like the kindest person you've met.
Yeah, also the abbot looks like something different to everybody else. Zed has a hard time looking at them because she has a feedback loop because she gets very scared easily. Basic. No, go ahead.
Aden's gonna walk over and just grab the book really quickly and just scribble down and hand it back to you, and it just says, "I'm not sure what to do right now."
Oh, Rainbow?
Mabel?
Oh, okay.
What?
Huh?
Your stream died.
Oh no.
It's my internet. It's taking a shit.
Ed Rainbow. No.
No,
I
Rainbow!
know, that's why I was just checking if you were still here. That's all.
Yeah, no, I'm still here.
Okay.
As once or twice, I'll just end my stream. I'll
So
go
just-
there. I'll stay.
So just really quickly out of character, we did offer to have them watch and they would get in contact with us if shit went down.
Thareem is in agreement with that plan.
Because we also have to go deal with the fucking bitches and get our shit sorted out.
If the Kenkus would alert you, well, yeah, that's why they're stationed here. You learned that already. That's why
Yeah.
they're stationed here. They told you they are watching.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yes, and they
And
then if-
confirmed in that line of questioning. They confirmed yes, we are actually with and part of the Keepers of the Feather. And Muriel, basically, as far as you know, the person who is always having their eyes on you, which literally just got confirmed by her flying into the fucking window and transforming before your eyes. So yeah, all that's connected. Yes, they would let you know if the abbot went cuckoo choo choo.
It went, full cuckoo.
Cuckoo.
Went full
Oh,
cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, put the milk in the bowl before the cereal.
Honestly, that's just a good way to measure your milk. When you have the cereal in it, it's hard to measure your milk, and you always end up with more milk than cereal. Okay, I said
No.
it. Okay, I said
No.
Why you use
With
said it.
Cocoa Puffs, you put the
I
milk over
said
and
it.
then it makes it chocolate.
You
and
put
you can
the
mix
cereal.
it with a spoon.
You can literally not end up with too much milk if you put your cereal first, because then you know how
Yeah.
much.
Anyways,
Then-
that's
Nope.
for another time. And I'm to unleash food war again. My channel's cursed to unleash the food hot topics. We're just gonna leave it there. Cease.
The
Anyway,
food hot topic just have like cakes, but like they're designs with Pierce the Veil on them.
I want that.
yeah, that's the whole Insomnicast channel. Okay,
I want that.
don't get me started. I'm not gonna say what my go-to is to explain this whole point because we're here to play D&D.
Are we?
Yes.
Hopefully.
I don't know.
Interesting. Well, I definitely agree with that line of conversation and questioning where it's like, okay, we can leave for now. Everything seems to be okay for the most part.
There
Yeah,
are
let
worse
us
things to be
know.
dealing with.
There are worse things that can happen.
Like, as much as the people that are, the person who's praying that her entire lineage just ends, the angry, feral person who's smashing stuff on the wall, and the one guy who's praying to an angel effigy, who are very much clearly not okay in Zed's medical professional opinion, she can't do
You haven't
anything
shared
about
that
it.
yet.
Yeah, no, because she's still figuring out what to do about it. It's like, can I do
Mhm.
anything about this right now? Is it worth doing anything about this? This person seems crazy. They made a person to give to Strahd. What the fuck?
Not as much as she is a person, as much as she is like a
It's like, is she a person? Is she like
Like
a
a-
homunculi? Is she
Well, when
like?
was that
golem?
confirmed? I don't think I confirmed that.
No, she didn't confirm that, but like Zed knows about the creation of homunculi. So she's
Yeah.
like, is she a fake person? Is she a real person? Has
Well,
she
yeah, you
been?
saw what she looked like, so
Yeah, but it's like, was she like magic made? Was she like normal made? It's like,
was she just surgery to have her vocal cords removed?
We didn't even talk to her at all.
she
Nope.
didn't say anything. She
But we also didn't say anything to her.
Yeah.
no, she acted like. I mean, we could go back downstairs and talk to her.
We could.
Could.
She's pretty.
Or we could try figuring out a way to sneak across the outside of the place next to us with Stompy Mr. X. Because there's
Yeah,
doorways.
you're-
You're
Oh,
in your
that's
fucking
fair.
typewriter
I
room
thought-
right now.
Powers.
Nah, he's talking about the guy who almost
Yeah,
whooped your
no.
ass.
I remember
Yeah,
that.
the guy who's just
I
like,
just-
"Duh."
My mind immediately went to Arden. I was like, what is he like that?
If Arden was Mr. X, we wouldn't be in this campaign anymore.
Hmm?
Mr. X versus
X
Strahd, my
gonna
money's
give it
on
to you.
Mr. X. I'm sorry.
Fuck, waiting for you to get on your own.
No.
You don't own that ball.
Sag. I'll have to go buy one.
Yeah, buy
What?
one.
Oh,
Keep
shit,
it.
she didn't do.
Exclamation Poke Shop Ultra Ball.
Mm. Da, da, da.
Okay, so do we want to just leave? Do we want to talk to Vasilka? Or do we want to try sneaking into the place that's guarded, which I might be able to get up to because I can fly. Also teleport.
You can do those things.
Hmm.
Remembering, minding myself of my own spells, I can do none of those things.
You can
Hmm,
climb on the wall.
on one hand, I'm not the biggest fan of sneaking where things should be left alone. At least not anymore.
Green puts his finger down.
On the other hand, it would be nice to know just how far off the edge he's gone. I know, and I gesture to the ravens. I know you all have been watching as well as you can, but when the abbot's alone, do we know just how far off the edge they've really gone? I look to the Kenku and to Muriel, if any of them know just how really far off the deep end the abbot's gone.
The Kenku takes the book, writes unsure, and then points back where they wrote about the vision magic and the calmness.
If I look to Zed, if you think either you or one of us can effectively snoop around without getting caught, I will not try to stop you.
Just very quickly on another page that is going to write about the 3 inpatients she saw and passed by. Layman's terms, a quick medical. What's the word I'm looking for? Summary. She mentions the person who's angrily destroying things in a room, presumably locked. And then she writes about the lady who's probably got some case of severe depression, and writes about wanting to end her lineage and also is poisoning the well slowly.
All
And
right, I'll
then
be honest, that part's concerning.
writes and
The
then writes
spider
about
people.
the other guy praying to the effigy. And then very frantically writes down how she specifically could not get like a visual beat on the abbot because of reasons I mentioned before. It's just a big old loophole thing in her head. And that it is incredibly distressing to her that the abbot is spending so much energy on trying to appear non-threatening and as inviting as possible. But even though she says, the mongrel folk are self-governing, they'll ask me for help if they need it. Why haven't they asked for help then? There's people that are clearly not okay. And she physically looks like she wants to say this and scream about it, but she physically can't.
Well, a lot of that's actually very concerning. I'll be honest. Maybe the poisoning isn't all that horrible. I mean, is it really a good existence they're living to begin with?
She just glares at him. Like,
What?
Just straight down in the book. Not the point.
Like I said, I'm not going to stop you. If you or any of us want to snoop around, be my guest. I'd actually much prefer it. But I'm not very good at any of that sort of thing. So I'm going to enjoy my stay, try not to be weirded out, and maybe do some less intensive snooping of my own when I can and or need to.
Zed is going to look at Nimble.
She's gonna kind of shrug and mouth the words, "Go downstairs?" Question mark.
I tried to suppress that one. Okay. In the book, she's going to write, Arden can keep the abbot busy with conversation while we go outside and see about that other side of the courtyard.
She's gonna nod. And then start moving to go downstairs.
That's also gonna go, but she's gonna give the Kenku's head pat. And then she's gonna go downstairs.
Ruffle
Way
feathers.
go.
Okay. Well, as you begin going, then
Did
Muriel.
Arthur go back into the box?
Oh my! How? I don't
How
know.
did you get
What
there?
Did.
As you begin walking out, Arsenal's fucking through the
No
wall
clicks
again.
in the
In
wall.
the back rooms.
When do we get D&D Backrooms campaign?
Oka,
God.
That's
Before
called-
you go, you actually see Arden's tail, like their end of the tail, sticking out of the wall here. Do you grab it?
Nope. Wambo?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
There we are. There's Wambo.
Hello.
Internet shitting itself again. Oh my god. Yes. I grab the tail and I give it a sharp yoink.
Okay, Arden, you feel something grab your tail. You're like, what the? And then you get yoinked out of the wall. Boom.
Godforsaken, goddamned house.
It's real. The back room's just real now. We just made it canon.
This house is the
No
back
wonder
room.
Barovia's been stuck in here.
Fucking the back rooms.
I wonder if somebody's actually made a campaign for that.
Guys,
That'd be
Probably.
awesome.
Oh,
It's
Probably.
probably very,
That'd be sick.
it's very Fey Wilden in nature.
Yeah.
Where's the blacksmith?
Alright, as I'm passing by slowly, do I hear the abbot talking to Vasilka about anything or
Oh. No.
no? Okay.
Well, yeah.
No. Who's inside team? Who's outside team? Outside is gonna go
Outside.
be nosy. Outside is me and Nimble.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
going outside and climb the wall.
Okay.
Watch out for the chickens. Don't just start walking. Watch out for the chickens.
I'm not trying to get
Remember, each chicken is like 500.
$500? Damn, them's expensive chickens.
No, like 500 chicks. You unleash the storm.
Oh, that's right. We unleashed the chicken
Oh
storm.
yeah.
Our sound will be
Yeah,
muffled by
the
the sound of
storm.
eternal clucking. It's just like my Minecraft life.
Fuck you.
Right. Nimble and I are gonna go scoot the boot out there. Her.
Yeah, I'm following behind.
Actually, is this a door we can go into?
That's what I'm thinking.
What?
East
I
door.
mean, that's the wall that goes directly up to like where the door's at.
I mean, it's directly underneath.
Yeah.
Oh wow, look at that.
Oh my god.
So Arsenal, you're trying to stay and talk with them? Do you not just want to go with the party? I don't know.
What are you doing?
Can we
why you need to
investigate?
stay.
We're figuring out what
Um.
Arden is doing.
Yes, actually, I will sit here and rejoin the abbot with still a meal and inform him that the rest of my companions are going to walk off their meal a bit and have a look of the rest of the grounds, meet some of the folk around here.
come by if they do happen to be getting ready for bed.
Oh, they are quite well behaved when it comes to such things. They are simply taking a look at your beautiful abbey.
But of course.
I prefer a bit more of the finer things and kind of gesture to the rest of to everything else.
This was quite a nice house when I found it. I'm quite thankful they allowed me to stay in it.
And what of your companion here? Vasilka, was it?
You've never heard him say that, I don't think.
No,
Okay,
he did because we're like, oh, who is this? And it's like, this is Vasilka.
Okay.
Yeah, we brought it up when we initially talked to dinner. That's the only reason why we know.
Then yes. What of your companion? She is just sitting there, and she looks up from the meal to the abbot when she is mentioned, and you catch a glimpse of like something smeared on the side of her mouth. And the abbot, oh dear, quickly gets up with a napkin and gets it off, but Vasilka doesn't like move or anything like that. And then once it is gone, she just continues staring at the abbot.
Wait, what was on her lip again?
You could surmise it was part of the meal.
Food
Okay.
smear. A
Sorry,
little bit of extra
headphones.
sauce.
Headphones have been a little extra stinky lately. I might have to get new ones.
Arctis Pro Wireless, baby. Get them. They're good.
Yes. How did she come to be here at the abbey? If you don't mind me asking.
Quite like the rest. I found her here.
Interesting. Inside check.
Okay.
I know that we've already gotten, yeah, but I just want to do it for the sake of rolling. I believe you, sir, and or madame.
That's
It's really hard to tell.
It's vague enough to still be technically the truth.
Huh. And again, stop me if I'm being rude or pushing a bit much, but has she always not been able to speak, or is it more of a choice?
Let's see.
Doobie doobie dooba doobie doobie dooba.
She is still learning our language.
Huh, I see. Well, oh god. Ah. Sorry. I accidentally deleted my character sheet. There we go. Have it back up again. Well, perhaps another time, maybe one of us can attempt to help with uh, that development. We've had one of my companions has spent some time learning the basics of riding common and such. Spent a lot of time at sea, so without a proper education, but nonetheless one of the brighter ones I've met along my journey.
And also, I can give you some more information because you've asked him already about mongrel folk. Um, he has already told you that they were here when he arrived. He did not tell you that he also healed them of their ailments and offered them their places to stay at the Abbey. They are also the cursed ancestors of the town of Berez.
Reds, you say? We haven't been to Berez yet, right?
No, that's the
No.
swamp place.
Yeah, that's coming up. I remember, yeah, because there's a couple places I meant to go to from Berez. Do you know more about Berez? Actually, I have not had the chance to visit yet.
Sadly, no. All I know is that they told me they came from there. And
I
they
see.
roamed the countryside and finally settled here centuries ago to take refuge.
I see. Well, if you don't mind, I'd actually like to see if anyone still happens to be awake and walking the grounds. Obviously, I would not wake anyone getting ready for bed, but if anyone is, I'd like to see if I can speak with them about Berez. I've been quite curious of it for some time.
They both nod.
As I'm walking away, I'm like thinking to myself, God, I really hope that was enough goddamn time. God damn it, please, please, please.
For what?
I've been just talking to them and like just stalling in case they come outside at all, so that my friends can snoop about.
He's made no attempt to stop you.
There's no attempt to stop, but in case they randomly walk outside and be like, "So, how's everyone do? Hey, what's that? What are you doing there?" Like,
Okay.
yeah, I've tried to
Alright.
just make sure they stay here.
All right. Well, pulling up this thing. As you walk in there, the room has seen better days, and it seems to serve as a makeshift office. You can actually see a handwritten list on the wall. At the top of the list, in bold letters, it says, "When the morning bell rings," followed by a list of barely legible chores. So you can kind of make out watch, chickens, cooking, garden work, and something else.
Can I investigate just the room a little bit? Can I roll for it and to investigate the room?
I would like to help her.
This room,
Yeah, this general area where the doors kind of split and everything. See if
this
the-
general area, got it.
Not intimidation.
Intimidate the room to telling you what it
19.
is inside of it.
Reveal your secrets.
Reveal your secrets.
Yeah.
Well, you can see bricks. There's a staircase. There are 2 windows. There is a hallway. You now see that the sign, the list on the wall, definitely does have like 1 or 2 more things listed, but you still cannot read them.
Alright, I'm gonna make my way stealthily to the stairs.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna be able to do that because we're on the first floor.
Oh,
Almost everybody's going upstairs.
oh, stairs.
Might
I want to
as
see what
well.
I want to see what else is down here first.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's all the doors down here.
Look at all the doors.
All right. Is the hall
Alright.
is clear of clutter, but far from clean, and there is a barnyard type of smell. The mongrel folk,
Oh God, it's fucking
you
long
can
hall.
see, a couple of the doors still open, going about their business, not bothered by the smell, and you hear guttural sounds coming from some of the rooms.
Oh yeah, those are the rooms I walked by when we went up the thing.
I'll
Everything
be
was
right
like,
back.
these were the fucked up rooms.
Yeah.
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 What do I hear when I go? What do I hear on the
Never
doors
seen
on my
it.
right?
Yeah, you never saw those, so let's look at the first one.
This
You'd have
one.
to. You can hear something going like, and then like a clatter, like something was thrown, and you can hear it like hit and then kind of skid. But it sounds brittle.
Like glass or like clay or like when you got one of like how shale breaks.
You're a doctory type.
I am the doctory type, yes.
More likely bone.
Oh, that's just awesome, cool. Well,
Lovely.
great. Good, let's hope that bone wasn't an important bone that was attached to the body.
Oh,
guess
you'll
that's
hear multiple. So now you hear
okay.
another one thrown, and actually you hear something else. It
Oh.
sounds like one lands on other ones, but then hits something soft. So it doesn't hit the floor, but it like lands on top of other.
Can I peek under the
bones
door?
inside. Again.
I'd like to peek under the door.
Okay. Your Honor, I would like to rage.
Oh no, that's my other curses track game. I'm a barbarian.
Yeah, Stabby knows a lot about this place. DM'd me, and I'm like,
I'm not good. Listen, so far this place is a bit different. Initially, the reason the reason we came here in my other game is because our paladin, who was turning evil, really wanted a sword from like a ghost guy, and it's like, no, I'm not giving you the sword. And we're like, bruh, if we come back later, make all the ghosts go away, you can have the sword. But no, he really wanted that sword, so he ended up fucking dying because nobody wanted to help him. And we're like, hey, is there a way we could bring this? Can we just leave his body here? And the abbot in the other game's like, oh, I'll bring him back. Boom, brought him back. And we're like, okay, thanks. You could have just held on to the body for a moment. Could you just make sure he's all good? Okay. Cool.
that sounds like one of our party members, but it's a weird woman in a tent that disappeared.
But anyway, yeah, that's the main reason why we came over here. And we're like, oh yeah, this other place. We have to take Irina to. Oh fuck. But anyway, yeah, the same place, different story, essentially. But anyway, yeah. So what do I see under the door? Great old Wombulus Wombat.
You see the DM asking you to roll a dice of some kind.
Oh, was that
Of the
what that?
non-specific variety.
All right, so just a D20.
No, just do it like the perception.
The perception check, okay.
Something. Just something. I don't care what it is. Just
No,
something.
just,
something.
all right,
Something.
time to
Yeah,
roll
roll anything.
athletics now.
Yeah, roll
To
shit.
roll stealth.
Zed grabs a door instead. and
Just
pulls
lifts it up.
Yeah.
You see a littering of bones. You were correct. And it definitely sounded like bones, because I'm so good at
Good job,
that
Wombat.
sounds. You can see what looks like the ankles of someone like kneeling on the ground. You could see next to them what looks to be like a little stack of bones. And you can hear bones being picked up, and then just like some sounds and like huffs. And then some bones are being discarded, so just thrown back behind and get around the ground. But then every once in a while, there's like a, and then you hear going into what looks to be a basket.
Okay. Well, there's not anybody having bones thrown at them at the moment, so note that for later. What about this next door up here?
This next door, you see. Trying to look under the door.
See, or yeah, at this point, seeing and hearing, yeah. I see/hear.
Well, what you hear first off is quiet laughing, giggling,
Oh, that's great.
and sounds of excitement.
I found the bone room. Guys, there's so many femurs in there.
Really?
That's what he's sorting out the femurs from the lesser bones.
The
Correct.
bones. Alright, soft giggling, that's a good sign in this room.
This is your distribution company. This is the person you got all the bones from.
Alright, cool.
you looking under
Soft
the door,
giggling?
or-
Yep.
Okay. Would you like to roll?
Yes. I just didn't want to roll at random. Yeah, that's better.
Oh yeah, you perceive. Okay.
I
you see-
perceive!
You see two Mongrelfolk children. It looks like they both have like one hand on looks to be a doll. Looks like they're dressing it up with some strips of cloth. They are giggling and they seem to be having fun. You see what looks to be fucking device beeping. A glitter of light reflecting off the doll, catching your attention.
Oh, well. What would... I'd like to zoom my camera in on that glittering of light.
Enhance.
Enhance! Zoom and enhance!
It looks to be metal. Precious metal. Gold.
There's gold on the needle. Pounded gold there is.
As you think that and reminisce about good times, a pickaxe spins through the window, killing one child instantly.
What? That just happened?
I made a joke.
I,
Anyway.
I got up to go talk to my father for a second.
She said Beetlejuice 3 times. That's what happened.
Yeah, that's what happened.
This campaign's version of Beetlejuice.
Yep. Okay. Does the gold medal look like anything in particular? Is it like a clasp? Is it a...
A doll, so you could like a humanoid. So a
Yeah, I mean, like...
gold humanoid, maybe like statuette. is
Oh,
what
so
you could
the whole
use.
doll is gold.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, okay. That is where the confusion lies. Okay. A little weird, but okay. Next door number 3.
Don't tell Oka, apparently.
Yeah, no, no. This is a silent investigation.
Oka's all the way over here with me. You have Shadow.
Grabby
Yep.
hand. All right.
Ready the perception check.
Yes. Go.
Oh.
There is no
zoomed in
door
hands.
on this one. Sorry, there's no door on this one.
I zoomed in enhanced.
What you can see is looks to be a mother tending
Oh, no.
over 3 babies. The babies are quietly crying, one of them, and it seems like 2 others are laughing.
That's not weird at all whatsoever.
Children aren't weird? Yes, you're right, they aren't.
They're totally normal.
Totally.
I didn't say that.
I didn't imply that.
Kinda
All
did.
right. Sarcasm, please. What?
Sarcasius.
Sarcasius. It's gonna be the name of my new wizard. Door number 4.
Alright.
I'm pressing the button. Move this over here so I can click the button.
Okay. What you can see is what looks to be a think homeless shelter cardboard box, makeshift fort. You see what seems to be an older mongrel folk in the corner of a room in this makeshift fort, made out of broken furniture and old material. He's like mumbling. The old hermit saw with his own eyes. Yes, he did. He saw what they did. You keep listening?
Yep, I'm listening. This guy's talking. I'm listening.
Saw them dig where they should not. Old hermit told them it was bad to dig there. They did not listen.
Digging in a spot they weren't supposed to. Cool, I didn't know there was going to be a pet cemetery episode today. Sorry, continue.
Do you want me to just keep going, or would you just keep listening?
Yeah,
until
just
he-
yeah, just keep going.
Okay.
I gotta listen to all the NPC dialogue before it loops back around to the
Alright.
beginning.
True. The old hermit knows what they dig for. They dig for dead parts. But old dead parts, not good eating. The diggers tell old hermit to leave. The abbot sent them to dig. The old hermit knows that is not right. Not right, the old hermit says, but they don't listen. Repeat dialogue. The old
Repeat
hermit saw with the...
Alright. I go over here and listen to door number 5.
Alright.
Pressing the button.
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 Button. Not the gumdrop button. You might not get enough information here, but let's see. You can vaguely make out some roots, potatoes, various vegetables on some shelving. You can see possibly 2 figures in there. Looks like they are touching and moving the vegetables. There's canvas bags hanging, and you can catch a whiff of strong cheese.
I. Seems the pantry. Okay, we might come back to door number 4 later.
What's behind door number 4?
I come back to that later. I'm gonna go oops stars with Gremlin Squad.
Anybody else? Shadow? Okay.
Oh yes.
Oh
yes.
Door inspecting for you? Okay.
Nope, just kind of standing, watching, waiting.
Okay. Activate Abbey 2nd floor. Then,
We are over there.
alright, as you guys are walking up the steps, give me your turn order.
I was leading stealth.
Okay, so you guys can come out this door just so that I don't, like, drag you through anything. So the door up here, right, out to the balcony. The golem's not gonna chase you. You're going up the stairs on the other side, right? Just come over to this door over here. wait outside the door and get in position, going from left square to right. Of what order? Okay, so Nimble first. Who behind?
Probably Oka. 'Cause Oka was there before me.
Thorim was behind Zed, so. Our order.
Yep.
Mm. Guess we're gonna do that, because it wouldn't make sense. Okay. You may. Fuck! Damn it! Shit!
We
Oh,
may
I hate when
fuck
that
them and
happens.
shit. Alright.
I gotta find out a way to be able to like get rid of this when I accidentally full screen a log page. Like, I can't get back out of it.
Escape doesn't work.
Escape doesn't work.
Hmm.
Sucks. How the fuck do I?
So rude.
I gotta refresh. I hate when that happens.
I like how the music was quiet and I went to turn it up and the music got loud and I'm like, fuck.
I didn't change it.
No, it's fine. It's all good.
Okay. Back. You hear my music started again. Alright. I'm gonna pause that and restart it. That way we're all on the. There we go. Alright. You may open Doorsy and go through. Alright. As you take your steps in up the stairs, which is where you're technically really coming from, you can see what looks to be an old library. It is not well kept. There are several old books that seem to be split and falling apart at the seam. One thing you can notice, you see a specific, what looks to be a bandana. Someone give me whatever is for memory.
Okay, what? History?
Remembering
History
things.
check?
Not actual history, but just remembering things. So probably wisdom, right?
Yeah. Wisdom. Ability check. Go. That wasn't great.
10.
You've seen this specific color, and you know, but you just can't put your finger on it at the moment.
Hmm.
What color is it?
It's a color of someone you've met before, meaning this is probably theirs, but you just can't put your finger on it at the moment, unless someone wants to help and we get a reroll.
I'll help.
Rerolling this then.
Unless you
Or-
want me to roll.
Or Nimble rolls it.
I'll roll.
Go
Okay.
for it.
Or if you fail the roll, you can just roleplay that you sniff it with your
13.
dragon sniffers, and you're like, oh shit, now I know. 13, I'll give it to you. You're like, oh shit, this must be Esmeralda's. Does that mean Esmeralda was here? Is this where she came from? When you met her at the tower?
Why did she say this place was safe if she was generally normal thinking human being?
Who knows? But you're like, damn, this is Esmeralda's. Would you like to share that information? Alright, well, noticed that, and it also looks like it was in a book. And that book looks to be a prayer book with multiple prayers. So, songs of dawn, salutation of the dawn, praise of the high sun, prayer for sun, prayer for birth, death prayer, healing, in your name, tons of stuff.
Hey, someone give me that death prayer, see if it'll work on Strahd.
I mean, shit,
Please die.
I'll read it out to you.
Dear
Oh,
Strahd,
Dawn
please
Master.
die.
Yeah, I'll read it out. Let's try it. O Dawn Master, support this soul in her last hour by the strong arms of thy brightness and the fragrance of thy consolations. Let thy shining mercy pour over her, and let thy own body be her food, and thy blood be her sprinkling, and let thy glorious Chanticleer and our own dear patrons smile on me, that in and through them all she may die as we desire to live, in thy arms, in thy faith, and in thy love.
Did it
Nah,
work?
that's too nice for Strahd.
Damn.
Did it work? You just hear the fucking Ender Dragon death sound. He starts arriving from the sky. We did it, guys!
We did it. The evil
We
has
did
been defeated.
Fucking hell.
The sky
Alright, that-
brightens and the clouds
that-
fade away.
That's what's gonna happen when Strahd dies. He starts fucking floating and disintegrating in the sky while just legendary gear starts raining out of him. That's what's happening now.
Loot pinata.
Luke Pinata.
Can we respawn him to get to farm him then?
Yeah, you gotta get 4 Barovia crystals
Ah, perfect. And the Strahd egg.
in the Strahd.
I don't want to think about a Strahd egg.
I don't either.
It's okay. I'll do all the thinking for us.
Thank you,
Oh,
Think Man.
No.
The Think Master.
Feel
The
free to
Master of
stop me.
Thonk. Okay. Yeah, anything else you wanna take a look at in here? There's lots of books.
Oh, look at the books.
Even though your bookman is not here, you might find some of them
Yeah.
interesting.
Gotta look at the books for the book, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Aries said it first, so Nimble, you look at a book that looks very worn, and you see a title that is familiar to you. The Legend of Lugdana. You know, because you hang out with Redman a lot. This is a book that Bookman owns.
I'm gonna pick it up and pocket it.
Okay.
But is it like a collector's edition? Like, what's the
Let's see.
like?
Let's see.
Is
Oh
it a-
my
is it
god,
a-
it's the first edition. No way.
Oh my god! First edition,
original.
first print.
It's worth 0 GP. Whoa.
What do you mean? What
Dear
condition is it
Strahd,
in?
Kermit Regicide.
Does it
yours-
It is.
What condition is it in? Does it have a dust cover?
I added it to your thing, Nimble. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And do we care about the prayer book?
Might
We
as well
want
pick
that?
it up.
Okay. I'll just give it to Puka. That's fine.
Hmm,
Prayer
no.
book. And then Thareem, as you're looking through stuff, I assume, you see another book that you're like, damn, Redman has all these books already. You see the Lords of Barovia title pop out at you. Also very worn and apparently worth 0 gold.
Well, he's just gonna leave that and kind of wander off into this next room a little bit.
Okay. And as everybody's looking, Thareem walks in, and why do I...
What?
Okay, alright. You walk into this room, everybody's still looking at books, yeah?
Yeah.
They're booking.
Okay, just making sure. Alright. Let me...
Dang, this looks like a phasmophobia map.
This spacious chamber contains bed frames of wrought iron arranged in 2 neat rows. Cobwebs and... No, stab it, Stabby.
Okay, I'm just.
Yeah. Cobwebs and bits of rotten mattress cling to each frame. 3 doors are spaced along the south wall. Thareem, as you step into this room, a soft glow and angelic music fill the room as a scene unfolds before you. Ghosts slowly begin to appear. Injured knights lay in the beds, being cared for by sisters and monks who rush back and forth, healing the injured and comforting them during the Great War from centuries before. You begin to hear prayers, cries of agony and desperation. 2 ghosts, sisters of the Abbey, enter together from behind you, arm in arm. It is Blessed Sister Markovia and Sister Constance. They radiate an aura and smile at the fallen and injured. They raise their hands in unison, and the room brightens. You are unable to see, squinting with a hand in front of your face. Then, as quickly as it brightens, it dims again. Only Sister Markovia and Sister Constance remain. They are in the Abbey graveyard. Sister Markovia digs a grave as Sister Constance turns to you. You see the sorrow on her face as a spirit rises from the grave towards the sky. As the spirit rises, the sky grows dark, and the spirit hovers just below the dark sky, unable to go further, trapped in Barovia forever.
Reem is was mostly silent throughout watching that, but kind of like did the rest did it like all fade out afterwards?
Yeah, it did. You guys see the image?
Okay. What image?
Image?
The image popped up for you? No?
Nope.
No.
Fuck. Try that again. I did it right when I finished. No, we'll show the image only. There you
Oh,
go.
there we go.
Oh, there it is.
Nice.
That's uncanny.
That was like the thing you saw at the end. That's why I was saying, what the hell is this? Because I saw that, but there was that wall of text. Hey, what the hell is this? Am I supposed to show this now?
Well, after that
anyway,
scene unfolds, Thareem just kind of was silent for a moment. He's like, "I see."
Yeah, and it spells it out for you. So, you know the message Sister Markovia and Sister Constance relay. The souls of Barovia are forever trapped in the Stark land. The scene fades, and you break from this vision as you look over the ruins of the old hospital room once more.
All the more reason for us to secure our victory sooner rather than later. He's gotta just keep exploring the room, looking for any other signs of faded memories or loot, perhaps.
Roger that.
The sweet, sweet loot.
All right, Zed, you are now. It's your turn to enter the ride if you'd like.
The
I'd like
invisible
to enter
barrier
the
to the
ride.
cutscene.
I'd like to enter the invisible barrier to the cutscene, please.
Okay. You do, and click, same thing happens. You're like, whoa.
All right, cool.
You hit escape.
I had escape.
You'd escape to skip.
Zed is going to be sick later on. Just gonna hold it in right now. Let's see this.
Reem's just kind of gonna look at Zed as that played out. I'm
She
assuming
just-
he
she
didn't
just-
see it again. Or did he?
Anyway, Zed's just like
No.
pale. She's pale.
I mean,
Like she's going to throw up pale for personal reasons,
Well,
many
he,
reasons.
looks at her with a kind of like forlorn face that is just like, you saw it too then. They're all trapped here. We are all trapped here. I mean, obviously, but
She's
even in
very,
death.
very slowly nods and just kind of meanders over to the first door she sees, which is this one. Can she open this door?
It is currently open. Are you guys still looking at books, or are you coming into the
Gonna
to the
come
cutscene?
in, yeah.
I want to do like an Arcana check in this room.
Sure.
See if I can sense any like scrolls or anything.
Okay. And while that is happening, Nimble, the same scene plays out for you.
Hmm.
Arcana. There seems to be some residual magic on these random scrolls on the table here. It looks like someone was trying to make spell scrolls, but they didn't finish them. So really, they're inert, but the ink still has some mana to it.
Would I be able to identify what they were trying to make?
Sure.
Let me roll like an investigation.
Let's do another Arcana, but now you're just trying to use your arcane knowledge to know what the lifts.
What would have been done?
What could have been?
You can know that this is a spell, quite similar to something you are accustomed to in your current form, which would be the, looks to be counterspell, or at least the start of counterspell.
Alright, well, I guess
they got like halfway through, and then like the ink kind of just stops.
well, I will go ahead and pick up the remnants of that and whatever ink they've used.
Just
Maybe.
write half-finished counterspell scroll in your thing.
Yeah, do that. Let's scroll for this prayer book. There we go.
Okay. And then we'll give you a second, and you walk into this room. Stabby and Nimble. All right. As you open the door, the room smells foul. Body parts and dry bloody cloths are strewn about the room. The room seems to have been used either for operations or torture.
Great! Can I go over to the dry bloody rags and see how fresh or not fresh those are?
Let's see. There's some probably 2-week max old blood. Like that would be the soonest, maybe, based on your expertise.
Cool. Zed is so not okay with anything going on in anywhere at any point in this time in this building right now.
And there is a bundle of cloth and belongings in the corner, just thrown in the corner.
I would like to search through those belongings in the bundle of cloth discarded in the corner, please.
Lots of, so like, pairs of shoes, pants, shirt, looks like full outfits. And they look to be, give me a history, maybe.
L'histoire? Okay, I'll give you a l'histoire. She don't fucking know. Her head's her head's fucked the fuck up.
You're like, Nimble, what do these look like to you? And Nimble, not being from a weird shadow place, is like,
Do you want me to roll?
you would probably, no.
Okay.
So I'm just going to tell you, and then you can roleplay it.
Mhm.
These look more like clothes people would be buried in.
Alright, give me 2 seconds.
I was
One.
literally doing it, but I was like, it's always so annoying.
It's okay, Aries
Literally
can't
in
be
my
mad.
head.
Aries can't be mad at me. That's a secret.
Gotcha.
Okay, I had to double check something, sorry. Are you doing okay?
Mm. And what do these look like?
Looks like what you wear before you become one to see forever.
Can you put that in layman's terms for me?
Before you get buried.
Mm-hmm. It's going to...
What do you might be from might be like grave robbing, and then they're like we're like, oh, these clothes are in the way, and took them up and threw them in a corner, or they just really, really like dressing up their
For the
tortured
audience's
victims.
sake, this is not helping Zed's situation at all whatsoever, but she's not saying anything. She's just letting Nimble make it worse.
Nimble's
Zed is
gonna start.
going cuckoo.
Nimble's gonna start pulling apart the clothes into piles.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
She's making matching sets from
She's
what she
making
can
that.
find.
Zed's gotta walk away, and then she's gonna just go up the next room.
Alright, well, let's do
Whoa,
Threem
whoa.
in that room.
Oh,
then.
what?
Threem in that room.
Yeah, Threem is in that room, so let's do Threem
Us
in that
in
room
here.
at the time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The room is what looks to be a nursery and contains the wreckage of old cribs, old wooden cribs. The Abbey had once received the unwanted newborns and raised them as their own children. They became many sisters and monks. You hear a baby crying in the corner.
Which corner?
Bottom right.
Oh, my horror game instincts say fuck that. I played Amnesia. I played this Amnesia game.
You just had ghost visions. Just let
Those
it happen.
visions are fine. When there's crying babies, I'm out.
Well, Threem's gonna be the dumb horror protagonist and go towards it.
You're already dead. What's it gonna do to you? What are they gonna
And
stab?
As you walk into this corner of the room, you blink and the broken, shattered wooden cribs are now pristine. You immediately like, this is another vision. So you turn around and the room is completely changed. You see the ghost of what appears to be a princess. She is with child. And for those of you who don't know what that means pregnant.
Not holding a child.
She is with
pregnant?
with child.
With child, yeah.
With child.
She's pregnant.
Or you can get pregante.
Like
Alright,
Pregunto.
Pregante.
I love that one. Pregante. Alright, a
Rest in
sister
peace,
from
Yahoo
the
person.
abbey. A sister from the abbey appears. She holds the young princess's hand, comforting her. Soon the baby is delivered into the sister's hands, and she swaddles the newborn child and hands it to the young princess mother. Another older woman appears, a countess, the mother of the princess. She whispers to her daughter, the princess. The princess begins to cry, not in pain, but in sadness. She nods her head reluctantly and hands the newborn child to the sister of the abbey. The countess removes the ring from her daughter, the princess. It seems to be a sigil ring, and places it into the hand of the sister. Very delicately, the countess, with both her hands closed, with both her hands, closes the hand of the sister holding the ring. The countess looks deeply into the sister's eyes. The gravity of the importance weighs deeply on the sister. The sister nods her head, understanding the task that is being asked of her. The scene fades back to the ruins of the old nursery.
Hmm.
That ring.
Ooh,
Oh.
That's a nice ring.
that's a nice ring right there.
Make a mental note of what that looks like in my memories.
Yep. Okay, seeing the rooms in that room, there's no point going in that room.
Now, while you guys are doing that, Oka, are you ready to walk in the room, or are you still doing things in here? With
Yeah, walking.
Okay.
Cutscene wall.
We.
So you walk into the room and not knowing what anybody else has seen, you are startled by the fact that the room begins to glow a tiny bit, and all of these beds are now taken up by these wailing knights
It's a
in
good ring.
pain, in agony. And as you sit there wondering what the hell is going on and about to run out of there, the room erupts in a bright flash of light from nowhere and singes your skin. You take 1d6 radiant.
Oh,
Oh.
Huh.
Is any of this happening anywhere where I could have noticed it at all? I was walking out of the home and walking around the grounds. Is there any window or anything?
2 radiant. I don't think you would have seen it.
All right, cool. Then I'm just gonna keep walking around.
Apply
which
damage.
means nobody else is. Oka got smoked.
And as that happens, you see the injured knights wailing slowly dissipate. And you are back in the room proper once more and wondering what the fuck just happened.
Exactly.
Wolf out to your scales.
What in the nine hells was that? Ah, burns.
What's going on?
Gonna peek out.
I don't know. Walked in here and it changed. There was a bright flash of light and it burned.
It burned you. Interesting. Did you see the same scene that we did?
Bunch of injured knights, I guess. These beds.
Did Oka see the exact same thing, or was it just the knights?
Uka only saw the knights, so you could ask,
Aw.
did you see the sisters?
Oh, okay. Gotcha. And you saw nothing of the sisters in the graveyard?
Sisters. Graveyard? No.
For
You
some
do
reason...
recall, sorry, you do
Hmm?
recall
No,
when
go
the
ahead.
sisters entered the room, they were the thing that caused the bright flash of light, which
Ah,
then
yes.
healed the knights.
For some reason, it reacted differently to you then. The rest of us... Nothing even happened, really. We only were shown a vision.
Maybe it has to do something with this stupid book that I picked up.
What book did you find?
One of the ones that was on the table. And a bunch of prayers and a little history lesson in the back.
Can't say for sure that would be the reason for it, but do keep an eye on it.
Yeah, and she'll just give a disgruntled look and start walking around looking for stuff.
Oh, I'd assumed you would have fucking punted one of the beds.
Well, now that you mention it.
Sweep the leg! Sweep the leg!
No,
Oh,
she's
kicks
gonna
the bed, kicks back.
grumpily just look around the room, seeing if there's any stuff to pick up.
Okay. I'll let you know that, but let's go to Zed. Are you trying to come over here, Arsenal? Or are you just in the
I'm-
grounds?
What's up?
Are you trying to come over here and join them, or are you just in the grounds?
Initially in the grounds, and if most of the other mongrel folk are actually are like gone or going to bed, then yeah, I'll try to find where the hell they went.
Okay, so let's say you would have appeared about now, because you didn't really have that long of a talk. So come along the gangplank, the wall. And then,
Yeah,
you can
I'm
come
still over here in like.
I know, I know.
Okay, I want to make
So
sure.
come along the wall. The flesh
He's like-
golem's not gonna attack you.
He's like, oh my
Just
god,
come to this
books.
door over here. Alright, let's go to Stabagus.
Hello, yes.
What do you mean help? Just go along the wall to the door.
Yep.
Oh, there it is. Door.
Yes.
La door.
Go out there and then go to the other side, go to the door.
Okay, and then which side did they go? Here?
Well, you don't know actually. You could go this one, but they went there. If you want to go that one,
Ah, okay, so yeah, I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
that's
You
correct.
gotta flip a coin.
Choices.
Oh yeah, actually, flip a coin.
Actually, I do have a coin on me. Okay. Left is tails. Right is heads. Heads. Going right. I'm on one over here.
Pudding.
Going
in
over
there.
there, chat. We can't see it
Yep.
because we up
You
here.
open the door to what looks to be an old bunk room barracks for the monks who once served the abbey and guarded against intruders. The bunks have long disintegrated. That's not what things do. Have long disintegrated with age and lay against the walls. The place seems to be recently used. A folded blanket, a bag, and like a couple of daggers neatly arranged in a corner. Perhaps someone was using this room as a temporary bunk.
Can I investigate the bag? See if there's anything that might help me
Sure.
out.
Yeah.
Investigation
Give
check.
me memory. Wisdom.
History?
Memory.
I'll have a memory.
I know. Remembering things. So wisdom, right?
It's wisdom or int. It depends.
And do whatever. But I want to remember thing. You look at the thing, you're like, wait a second.
I would do it as a history.
It's not history.
History is remembering cultural things and, well, history.
Things you read. This is things you've experienced.
I'll just do it just a straight, like,
Sure.
int roll then.
Whatever, sure.
They're both equal pluses. Which is +0.
You already know what I'm trying to be able to tell you. I'll give it to you. It's Esmeralda's stuff.
Oh, neat. Interesting. Very interesting. I'll take 2 of the daggers, just put them in my bag. And there seems to be nothing else in this room. Can I investigate the room further to see if there's anything else other than Esmeralda's stuffs?
Yeah, sure. Now you can do an investigation check.
I'm equally shitty at this one too. 14.
You find the remains of disintegrated beds. You can find, with looking around underneath one of the beds, looks to be an amulet. When you touch it, you see the vision of a monk, and he starts laughing at you.
Oh. Oh.
No, you don't find anything.
Okay. Leave this room and I go to the other door then.
Okay. And let's head to Stabby now. Stabby!
Me!
You see, as you walk into the room, a raven flies and lands on the windowsill. Seeing you, it cocks its head, does a slight nod, hops off of the windowsill, and transforms into a person.
I'm mildly startled, even though that we just went over this. do I need to ask?
Ask what?
Is it what's her name?
It's not Muriel, no.
Oh. Who
But
is it?
dressed the same.
Was this one of the Mardikovs?
You can surmise, maybe not a Mardukov, but Keeper of the Feather, most definitely.
Have I met this person before?
No. Probably like a grunt of Keeper of the Feathers.
I am suspicious, but I do not act aggressively. And I look at them in a "can I help you" kind of way.
Apologies. Zerenta. I'm with the Keeper of the Feathers. Muriel, I believe she just went and met you in the other building. But this is much safer as we're not directly above the abbot, you see.
That checks out. Scoot a little closer to the window. Hello. Is
Hello?
there anything pressing at the moment to be spoken of?
Not at all. I just came to introduce myself. I am Ravenware.
So
Ah.
fun, Raven accessories.
No. Realistically, this would have been Muriel, so you don't have
Okay.
to take this. You don't have to take this at face value because I brought her in at the other part.
Delirium.
But you do have, as you try and do some questioning to them, we'll say that they are canon, but they're just some background character. You don't need to actually know them. Just to mean that the Keeper of the Feathers has more people than just Muriel and the Mardikovs. That's all.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah. So, but you do feel a feeling of death in the air as you begin conversing, and you spin around. A strange, foreboding feeling floods over you. You look down and briefly glimpse images of dead knights stacked upon one another. A chill runs up your spine and you realize you are standing in the morgue of the Abbey. Once used centuries ago during the Great War, you can imagine the hundreds, possibly thousands of bodies they rested here before burial, and for the unnamed and unloved, a mass grave or burned as the many graveyards ran out of space.
She just stares for a minute. A minute? Yeah, a minute.
Did you see that as well?
And she just slowly nods.
Well, that's never happened to me before. I should probably tell Muriel.
It's been doing a lot of that.
Just here specifically? Or
No, this whole upstairs has been doing things like that as far as I know.
what else have you seen? This is the first I've seen something.
Dead knights in the infirmary over there. Monks and sisters tending to them. In that other room, there's parts and discarded funeral clothes.
Funeral clothes? Like burial clothes?
They've been digging up people from graves. There was someone downstairs muttering about it. I didn't have.
Now that you mentioned it, yes, they've put out an alert that people have been robbing the graves of Kresk.
That person the abbot has might be an amalgamation of whatever was dug up. And she just pauses and she just like does a hard swallow. I think this place is desecrated.
You don't look well. You might need to sit down.
I can hold out till we leave.
You might not have to wait much longer. I'm going to get Muriel. Would you like me to bring her here?
Yes, we need to get everyone together. I'll bring them. I'll bring them over here in this room.
He nods and then does hands on both side of the windowsill, 1 foot up, grabs and pulls, launches himself out of the window before just transforming into a raven and flying towards the other side of the abbey.
Yeah, I thought it was good Assassin's Creed out the window, but
Nah, people see a person jumping out and then turning into a raven. That he's got to do the
Raven's
transformation.
Assassin's Creed. The Raven Assassin's Creed jumps out the window.
Zed having existential crisis, nearly vomiting. Arden, neat. Look at this stuff.
Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat?
Isn't it neat?
My
Wouldn't you
psychological
think his
state
collection's complete.
I was gonna say my psychological state's getting beat.
Oh, what's back here?
Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has depression?
So that's gonna clear her throat, and then it turns into a cough to get everybody else's attention.
You hear
What's in
coughing
this?
coming from the corner room.
Our call. We must dance.
Stabby
How
calls for
realistic.
aid. As
Yeah.
Arden walks into the room
That's the
and
cutscene.
you see everything fades away as you see the cutscene. Do I need to say it again for you, or?
One more time, just so it's fresh in my head.
Okay.
That part one more time.
As you step into the room, a soft glow and angelic music fill the room as a scene unfolds before you. Ghosts slowly begin to appear. Injured knights lay in the beds, being cared for by sisters and monks who rush back and forth, healing the injured and comforting them during the Great War from centuries before, which you have read about. So you'd be like, oh, and pointing your finger, right? You begin to hear prayers, cries of agony and desperation. 2 ghosts, sisters of the abbey, enter together through you. Physically, they came from behind you and passed through you, arm in arm. It is Blessed Sister Markovia and Sister Constance. They radiate an aura and smile at the fallen and injured. They raise their hands in unison and the room brightens. You are unable to see, blinding light. And then as quickly as it brightens, it dims again. Only Sister Markovia and Sister Constance remain. They are in the abbey graveyard. Sister Markovia digs a grave as Sister Constance turns to you. You see the sorrow on her face as a spirit rises from the grave towards the sky. As the spirit rises, the sky grows dark, and the spirit hovers just below the dark sky, unable to go further, trapped in Barovia forever. You know the message Sister Markovia and Sister Constance relay. The souls of Barovia are forever trapped in this dark land. The scene fades, and you break from this vision as you look over the ruins of the old hospital room.
Well, figured that much already. Oh, hello, everyone.
Fucking sees this shit. Seen it. Click.
I got the fucking alternate cutscene.
You got the
You
alt
missed.
cut.
Yeah,
You wanna
okay,
know-
got the.
I picked
wanna
up
know
a
why?
special item and I got the alternate cutscene
Oh
for the
my
alternate
God!
ending.
No, do you want to know why? What's Woka got that's different than all other characters?
An evil alignment right now?
Yeah, you got burned
Oh,
by the holy light.
That was a joke. I didn't actually mean that for real. That was a joke.
That's literally
That was a joke. I was
it
memeing.
burns evil aligned characters.
Once again, the
hilarious.
meme joke profit streak continues. I cannot be stopped.
Seen it on Netflix.
Seen it.
I paid 360 gold pieces to get the battle pass ending.
Barovia, battle pass.
You imagine
Nope.
you get oh god,
Curse of
modern
Strahd.
modern
No.
Strahd, you gotta get the battle pass to fucking get up
Arden-
Barovia.
Arden's version of coping is just like, well, moving on. Gonna pretend it didn't
That-
happen.
Zed is going to cough, clear her throat, cough, and then clear her throat again, and then just gesture for everybody to come into the room.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What?
Everybody go in that room.
Nibble stole
happening
like
here?
a piece of clothing, by the way. She is still holding something.
Listen, this
And be
Back
careful
to
of
by
your
the window.
step. And be careful of your step, because as soon as you walk into this room, the room fills with hundreds of dead knights stacked upon one another. A chill runs up all of your spines as you realize you were standing in the morgue of the Abbey.
Great.
get in the room, idiot.
I refuse.
You've already seen the vision, so you just casually walk into the room that is now empty, but everyone else, you see mountains
forgot
of
to warn
fucking
them.
bodies. Yeah,
Oh.
you.
I forgot
So
to
they
warn
are
them.
all seeing
I'm a
this
little
vision
fucked
in
up.
tandem.
Huh.
They're just like
Visage of disgust.
Fun.
Well, at this point, I
Fun.
It's
expected
fun
as much.
time.
Putting it in the vault.
The best part of the game.
What do?
What do? Break time?
Break time?
Break time.
No, it's
Break
probably
time.
a good time to do a little break, close the door.
Break
I
time.
go over, close the door, and I come back out and I wait next to the window.
Oh, you're waiting for Muriel.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Muriel, so we do a little break.
Well, you haven't told them that Muriel's coming.
I want it to be like that awkward scene where Zed looks like she's gonna be singing at any moment, and she just keeps holding a finger up, like, just give me a second to explain, and she's just like heavy breathing, and then Muriel comes in the window, and then she just
She's just like, yeah, that.
pauses and then gestures to Muriel.
What?
That's how I want that scene to play out of my head.
What has happened?
A lot.
Zed shushes you and points to the window and just keeps holding. Hold. All right.
Coming back.
Break, break.
Break.
Break,
Break,
Break.
break,
break.
Kit Kat bar.
Huh?
Yeah, we're taking a break. Have you never seen the Kit Kat bar commercial, Aries?
Yes, I have. I was excited.
Okay.
That was an excited noise.
No, that
Bitch.
wasn't a questionable what. That was a what? Okay, listen. Okay, that I understand. Your wah was a little confusing.
Gonna concern you so hard.
I should be concerning you so hard.
No, I am prepared. Haha.
Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat?
I already forgot the line that I made up. That was really good. My chat, how are you doing? How's it
Hello.
Look at this
go?
stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my depression's complete?
We have
Wouldn't
depression?
you think I'm the girl who has brain damage?
Yeah.
Aries, no!
I've got grief and stress aplenty.
It's brain damage hours.
Brain damage hours? No, that's anything after fucking normal bedtime.
Aww.
That exists?
I want brain
For
damage.
me, I'm a responsible boy. I go to bed at 11.
Aw.
Ah.
Gross.
I'm a responsible
You
boy.
usually go to bed at 11. Shut up.
I go to bed at 2 in the morning. All right, because I only sleep for 4 to 6 hours at a time.
Good
I didn't
but
say anything about sleeping. I said going to bed.
that is true.
Oh yeah, going to bed is turning off my computer and then being on my phone in bed until
Yeah.
12:30.
Yeah, going to bed and being
Precisely.
asleep are two different things.
Yup.
But then some
Oop.
nights it's at 11:10, but some nights it's at 11:50. It all depends, you know.
I wish you luck working for the mouse Zella.
Huh?
Zella in my chat works for the Big D.
Oh, I've always wanted to.
You know, the Big D.
Oh fuck.
You're a cute
What?
one. Do you like squeaky toys?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm
Nope.
we're Saratoga Springs vacation members, so that's pretty cool.
The mouse will own us all in the end.
Yay!
We'll all bow down to the mouse eventually.
I'm gonna be reused as laundry detergent.
Are you
That's
okay?
oddly specific. That's oddly.
Is it be-
Aries, can you explain? That's oddly specific.
It's
The
because
first
she
thing
ate
I
some
thought
Tide
of-
Pods thinking they were candy.
No, I've never eaten the Tide Pod. My mom wouldn't get Tide Pods.
First world problem. My mom won't get Tide Pods.
Oh, fucking
I-
no, I didn't do the laundry detergent shopping. I ain't gonna complain about it. Now I do. Because we only
Now
have
do you
unscented.
complain about it?
Yeah, because
Now
we only have unscented stuff, and I want my clothes to smell good. Not just, like,
Well, if you do
neutral.
the shopping, can you get scented stuff?
That's my plan. I'm gonna put aside enough money to get laundry detergent. For sure.
Put aside enough money. It's like $10.
I need to
You-
get gas first.
Do you
Okay.
need commissions?
Yeah.
Don't it?
Hey, hey, Stabby Chad, Commission Aries. I'm concerned now. Go give her money.
Aries, you need money.
Can't buy a fucking
I-
Tide Pod.
Everybody needs it.
Oh wait, I need to see your. Everybody go look at Aries'. We'll go ADHD Aries. Go look at the new thingy.
They
Oh, I
only
gotta see it
cried
in
once.
motion. See it in
Yeah.
motion.
What?
It's mainly because
Hey,
I didn't
got
have internet
seven
for the
little
last
things.
2 days.
Oh, dang. Oh, cheapy.
Yippee. The feet are still out because I refuse to draw shoes for myself. Because I don't want to draw shoes unless I need to.
Beans.
Uh-huh. I'll show you what real power looks like.
I like how the shine moves across the little top buns.
It's broken. It's something I need to fix.
What do you mean it's broken?
It's not supposed to move like that.
Oh, I don't like that. What?
Because it flips onto there. I don't like that part. Nothing
I
a...
like it.
Oh, wait, no, I already clipped it, so I can't invert clip it. Hi!
Wait.
Da-da-da-da.
Phenomena. Phenomena.
Nom nom nom.
Time to get soup in the woods.
Rambo, are you eating
Oh.
fucking Cheez-Its again?
No, I got a granola bar.
You mean you tried to eat a granola bar and then it disintegrated onto your floor? Or is it not Nature's Valley?
Could be a sticky.
No,
I thought
I
that was only Nature's
Sunbelt
Valley.
Bakery. I have Nature Valley bar.
Yay!
Nature Valley bars are more like Nature Valley, like loose granola.
Loose granola.
They're
yeah.
so
It's in a
good.
bar shape, though.
It's
Yeah,
condensed
for like 2
enough.
seconds.
It didn't need to stay a bar. It's in a bar shape, so therefore it's technically
I would
not
like
false advertising.
bars that I buy to stay as bars.
Then squeeze it.
Because if I'm going to buy something that is a bar, I'd like it to stay a bar.
Grip
If
your
not, then I can
granola
buy the
bars
non. I can buy the
firmly.
non-bar things.
Grip your granola bars firmly, and this won't
That's how
be
they
a problem.
become non-bar.
Then it sounds like a skill issue with you holding granola
I-
bars.
Skill
I'd
issue.
rather just
Oh.
get the non-bar version if they're gonna turn into that anyway.
Then buy the non-bar version if you have a skill issue with your granola bars.
I don't like
Personal's a skill
granola.
issue.
Granola.
Whoa.
Well, then this is just a self-feeding circle of disappointment, sir.
I don't even buy Nature Valley bars. I go to my local HEB and I get like a tropical granola mix. It's got banana chips and dried papaya and pineapple.
Yeah, okay, but Nutri-Grain bars. Those are good.
No, I'll stick with
Yes,
my
sir.
tropical granola mix.
Alright, you banana chip bougie ass bastard.
No, it.
I want banana chips.
That's right, I said
Wombat,
banana chips are bougie.
Wombat, do you have a
So good.
preferred granola type?
I like. What do you mean, like bar or like loose?
Either or, but like
I
flavor wise, do you like a salty and
prefer-
sweet type granola? Do you like a spicy granola? Do you like a tropical flavor blend
I've
with coconut?
never tried a spicy granola, but
I
I
was gonna say,
probably
did you just say
dig spicy and sweet.
spicy
And
granola?
sweet granola would be fucking dope. Actually, that sounds
I
sick.
think there's a spicy and sweet one at my local
Oh,
HEB. I'll take a picture
baby.
of it. If there is, I'll take a picture of it and send it to you and see if you can find a similar kind.
That sounds hot.
I do know I got spicy sweet jerky from Bucky's when Stabby was visiting, and it was like crack.
You got on
I
crack
tried
was-
to
with Stabby?
I tried to explain, but yeah, because when I went to go visit Sleepy and Mike, Arsenal was like, I want to come too, and we're like, okay.
Yeah.
Mans did not help me with any decision making at all whatsoever.
Not at all. Never.
No. He was a bastard the whole time, and he only hugged me once.
Oh,
Yep.
fuck, that's rude.
I know, man says he's a hugger, and he only hugs me
All
once,
right,
and that's
time
when he
to
was
stab
leaving.
Arsenal.
Don't throw me at Arsenal. Actually, wait, no, do. So,
I said stab.
yeah, hello, my name is Stabby.
Yeah, but I said
That's the
stab, not
joke.
stabby.
That's the joke.
Let me.
That's the joke, Aries. You throw me at somebody and stabbing someone.
I'm gonna impale
For
him
the
with you
entirety
then.
of the trip, we were either just have woken up or completely stuffed with food. I don't want hugs in either of those situations.
That sounds like
That
a skill
sounds like
issue.
a skill issue.
That didn't stop you from using me as a nap pillow.
That is true. I was very tired after barbecue.
To be fair, we had a lot of fucking barbecue. That was so much barbecue. Like, I'm going to die. I'm going to die.
And I made a mistake.
You made a mistake at Korean barbecue. You did not consult me. I'm like, why did we get so much meat in the second round? Because I would have said no. I would have saved us.
Cajun pork sounded good.
Listen. Now you know, when you're consulting me, wait for me to get back so that we can discuss the consultation of barbecue meat.
And the
I am
golgi was
returned.
good, but it was so rich.
Welcome back, Eowyn. We're talking about the fact that Arsenal only hugged me once when we visited. It's
Yeah,
so rude.
he's rude and mean.
I need to be stuffed with less barbecue.
You only got stuff with barbecue 2 days. What about all the other days?
Drunk.
You were not drunk. You got tipsy once.
I was buzzed. I was pretty buzzed for like 2-3 hours.
That was
however
just
long-
for 1 day.
Yeah. It was good though. That mead was so fucking good. Holy shit. That shit's dangerous.
Okay, what you gonna do? And Mike can make it his own mead because he got all that honey.
Several pounds of it.
It's liters. If it's a liquid, it's liters.
Well, we weigh it in
Liters.
pounds.
Yeah.
And actually, you weigh it in ounces. In
Oh.
gallons.
It literally says on the jug that I gave him 3 pounds of honey.
Yeah, the consistency
Well, that's
is
how
not
much
key
honey
here.
you fucking American ass.
Honey is measured by weight most of the time.
I'm not talking about honey. I'm talking about the mead.
Oh, well, the mead needs honey, and he got a lot of fucking honey. I
but
said
then
3
it turns
pounds
into
worth.
liquids. And then it turns into a liquid. I'm talking about the end result of using the honey to make mead.
That's just good. It's just good stuff.
I don't.
The
like, I'm sure
conversation's
it
gonna
is.
go to circle.
I don't drink. Me and Arsenal just argue like a married couple all the time. That's just our dynamic. He's inherited Alex's old dynamic.
So,
I argue with a lot of people.
Yeah, but a married couple style?
You'd be surprised.
Not probably not actually. Are we all back? I think we're
No.
missing a Wimbo.
What? I've been
Oh
here.
no, wait, no, we're all here. Okay, never mind. We're just dumb. Ow.
I was munching on my granola bars.
Can I have a
yes.
granola bar?
No.
So what are we doing in game? We just waiting. What? Talk. Say a thing.
Waiting.
Well,
We're waiting for Muriel to show up.
also you had mentioned that bodies were stacked in that room. No.
Yeah, the image of nightly bodies are stacked in the room a la Vision style, and then they go away.
Oh, okay.
You know, another cutscene plays.
I think that about fills me in on what's happened. That's a lot to take in. I'm gonna pretend like I saw none of it. Anyway, what's happening now? Please.
I reenact the scene where Zed seems to, be trying not to vomit.
Someone who's
Um,
not Zed.
We found a torture device.
Oh, neat. See, that I can work with. What's it look like?
Bed. Clamps. I got free clothes out of it.
Bed and clamps. Doesn't necessarily sound like torture, but
The
anyway.
amount of blood surely convinces you so.
There were also body parts you forgot.
Oh yeah, there's body parts.
Oh, see, there's the torture bit.
I'm going to punch you.
Well, I could not keep the abbot talking for very long. They only really respond to things that I have to say, and I did not have a lot to say.
At least you gave it a shot.
And with that silence, Muriel flies into the window.
Oh.
And not into the window. It's not like a Windexed window.
Oh shit.
God, I love those commercials.
It's
Okay.
just a bird imprint. The fucking
Yeah.
pung.
It's like, ah, damn it. Okay. Muriel swoops in and does like a fluid transformation. So like the bird comes in through the window, like beats its wings once so it kind of stops stationary in the air, and then just like transforms into Muriel in like one fluid motion. And well, thankfully you're all here. What's going on? We just met, but at least we can talk now.
Upon entering the room for the first time, does she get the cutscene?
Yes. You would assume so. But if anything, she is hiding it very well.
Well, if you saw what we all saw just then when you walked in, I believe that about sums up what we've discovered so far.
Oh,
By
these
we, I
not,
mean them.
and she kicks. Oh, they're not there.
Nope. No, they are not. We'd like to go now.
Go where?
Away.
Well, if what I was just told is of any words, I'll just say severity.
It's a good word.
Then apparently they're stealing bodies from Kresk. This is
Yep.
not something we can just leave. We need to confront the abbot.
Stealing bodies and maybe using them in some sick necromancy or something.
Believe we might have a golem issue at hand.
Is that what that giant thing walking on the walls is?
I'm sorry, what?
Maybe. He didn't go outside.
Oh yeah, you didn't go outside.
Well, no, we would have seen him coming in when we went underneath.
You heard the doom 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 doom.
Yeah, you just heard the Mr. X sprinting at you full
And
speed.
you saw him up on the wall when you first entered the courtyard and shit.
Okay, I was wondering, but I didn't ask.
Yeah, it was
the
just a
gigantic motherfucker walking on the walls. Yeah.
Is that what that was?
Well, if you're talking about golems, looks to have a lot of stitches on him and is massive.
Yes,
I'm
that
not
bit of a
worried about that. I'm more worried about the young woman with the abbot.
Oh yeah, that. Well, from what I can tell, she's completely unresponsive to most things other than what the abbot tells her. She stands completely still when being fussed about on and can hardly even eat food correctly. Did we saw stitches on her, right? Or no?
I don't think we did.
Do you just not remember?
It's just been a little while. I just want to confirm what I remember.
Not think I mentioned that.
Okay. I just couldn't. I wanted to confirm if
Because
that
if
was
you're
a thing or not.
asking, yes, she does have stitches on her. Because I know, because I read shit. Have you seen that? No, I don't think so.
Okay, I can't remember if we did or not.
I know.
I just
So that's why I just said it. Because yeah. So
Yep.
no, I don't think you know that.
Well, I didn't see any stitches, but she's completely unresponsive. Sort of just sits there and stares. Not much for conversation either. So whole thing just bad all around. Do we need to bring the scimitar out and do like the the down? Is that something we have to do?
I want to go. I want to go talk to someone downstairs before we do anything. Someone who says they might have seen the grave robbing. Oof. I'm going to go do that. Just gonna go walk down the stairs to go to door number 4. Can you...
Okay. Anybody else talking with Muriel?
I'm going to speak to Arden for a second.
Okay.
They say, huh?
Yes.
On our way up here, there was a book. A bunch of prayers in it. There's something in the back that's a book cry like you might find interesting.
I can certainly take a look at it.
Since I know you like history, maybe something you can bring light to about this place. It's something that we have to do.
Well, there might be time here if you hand it over for a moment.
And she will hand over the prayer book to Arden.
Flip through and see what I can find.
Well, what they are mentioning, you're mentioning the things at the back that said handwritten?
Yeah.
Things in the
Okay.
back that were handwritten, the handwritten things.
Yeah.
Poison
No
for Cusco.
longer in your inventory. It is now in Ardennes. And you can see all the way at the bottom. I'll read it out or I'm not going to read it all out, but there's like a timeline for anyone else. Or, I'll let you figure that out.
Must I make any sort of check here, Mr. Wombit?
No, just read through you're reading the winter in Libya, right?
Oh, there it is. Prayer book. Sorry, I didn't realize it was in my inventory.
Mm-hmm.
Son of Dawn. It's towards the end, right?
All the way at the
Yeah.
end, you'll see following his handwritten at the end of the prayer book. And it's like a timeline.
Following his handwritten. Well, while I read this, because it's gonna take a minute, we can move on to a different scene, and then come
Yep.
back to me and
Yep,
the
yep.
kobold.
First floor. Akatova. Okay, Akatovate. You are on the first floor.
Yep.
Oh wait, sorry, I can't bring you to the first floor until you say the magic words.
Please.
Down.
Go down! Go down! Damn it!
Go down.
Go down! Damn it! My Pavlovian training wore off after 3 months. And then get in there. You going in?
Yeah, just Alex is sending me a message. I'm going very slowly.
And you do indeed see what you barely saw from under the door. You see the mongrel folk looks to have a home in the corner of the room made out of broken furniture and old material. And he's doing the mumbling. He is currently on line 3 of his 5 lines of dialogue.
Alright, I'm gonna walk in. Go. Excuse me, are you alright?
Gonna
Line
call
4.
the set in.
Line 4. Does he seem to recognize that I'm here, or is he rambling?
He rambling.
Rambling. Okay, I'm gonna very slowly walk up in plain sight. Does he react to me being within 5 feet?
Who are you?
Oh, good lord, that's a lot.
Why are you here in the old hermit's room?
I'm here to help.
Go away.
Before I will, if you can tell me, and gesture for Nimble to close the door. Can you tell me about what happened with the graves and what they weren't supposed to do?
Bodies. They took the bodies.
And you told them not to?
Yes, I did. I did. They should not.
It was very bad for them to take it, wasn't it?
They're not good for eating. They shouldn't take them. But the abbot sent them.
I'm just gonna do like just for sake of mine. I'm just gonna do a quick little insight checks, make sure like she believes him, but she just wants to make absolutely sure without a doubt.
Yes.
All right. Keep forgetting I pick up the dice and eat it.
You?
Did the abbot do it once, or does the abbot keep doing it?
I don't know.
Have you been able to leave the room at all, if you wanted to?
The old hermit stays here.
Is that because the old hermit wants to?
The old hermit is safe in here.
Just going to nod. Thank you. You will still be safe in here. And she's gonna back up. And she's gonna gesture for Nimble and her to leave, and then close the door. Oh, close the door behind her. She looks a little sick again, takes a moment, and then starts walking back.
Do you want to sit down?
Not until we leave.
You should probably sit down.
Not until we leave.
Rather us drag your body out of here?
Just as an answer.
That's a yes, you know.
You know, my feet have been getting tired.
Alright, and then go back upstairs.
And all right.
Boop-a-doo.
And now that you're closer to the wall, you still hold there. Don't. The big fucker. He walking.
Don't
Mr.
gonna
T,
rail.
but it's lower. Mr. X, but it's lowercase.
Monsieur X.
Monsieur X. Come back with everybody else.
You see Arsenal just like booking. He's so booking right now.
He's so booking.
A booking. Booking.com, booking.yeah. That's what it is.
Booking.com, booking.yeah.
I am indeed booking. Sorry.
Um,
What?
Reading Bartok Mountains, northward, Earl, last surviving member of the Habsburgs.
I didn't realize reading meant verbalizing it. That's crazy.
It helps me understand.
like to imagine we just came back to Darden reading things out loud. It's like, what are you doing? It's like, it helps me.
It helps me.
I mumble read quite often because it helps me take in the information and understand what I'm reading. Otherwise, the ADHD kicks in and I will read through a sentence and get to the end of it and realize I have no idea what I've just read.
Mood.
It's okay. We understand.
They walk in here. Arsenal, what the hell's going on? I'm trying to find Pepe Sylvia. Got all this mail and trying to go to Pepe Sylvia. He doesn't exist.
Mail went somewhere.
I'm
This roll
looking for
20?
Waldo, damn it!
No, this is forged, Zella. Zed reiterates the information that she got from the old hermit to everybody else.
Oh, yeah, if you want to see some cool shit with Forge, we've got maps of the mind as well. Just look at this shit.
Yeah, look at it. Look at it.
Oh, this one doesn't have any of the special effects on it, but you know. There's some cool shit.
Yeah.
Because we paid for it. Sorry, I paid for it.
Yes, it was me. Yes, it was me. Hello, I paid for it. Yes, me. All alone.
Yes, me. I'm paying for so much shit. Alright. What do... Well... Arden keeps trying to avoid the HD.
I reiterate the information to Muriel about yeah, confirm the bodies are being stolen, but you know the Mongrel folk may have been misled to believe it was for food purposes.
Interesting. Well, maybe we should leave this room. It's quite hard to concentrate with him. We just panda Arsenal like.
Zed just gonna shove him and get him walking in a direction.
That works as well, I guess. All right, so you leaving the room with
Yep.
Arsenal, or you leaving the room with
Yep.
Muriel?
Both? Can we do both?
She asked to go somewhere else so that she could concentrate because he's mumble reading
Oh,
apparently.
I'm taking Arsenal out of the room.
Okay, Arsenal. You are dragged by the crook of the elbow to right outside the door, and then they go back in and shut the door, so that you may read in peace, and they can talk.
Somebody's calling me? Hold on.
Oh.
This is weird.
And we wait.
Ka.
And where you from?
Let's see if I can get some. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, that was a work call. It's very, very rare work call.
Interesting.
Yeah. Somebody's calling me. Anyway, I'm good now.
Okay. Arsenal, you were dragged out of the room by your elbow and put outside the room, and then everybody else go in, I guess, and we talk. Close door. Go. Okay.
What?
Muriel can concentrate now. Oh, that's much better. Anyway, what do we plan on doing about this? If you're correct, then that means the thing walking the walls is some giant flesh golem, and then the woman as well. You said Vasilka, and then that means that the abbot is creating these things from the stolen bodies. Are you sure that's correct?
The associates in the other room, the other feathered associates, said something along the lines of, and she pulls out the book and she references the part in the book where they wrote down that Vasilka was a bride for Strahd.
Well, do you think that's our biggest concern? Or the one that is probably capable of leveling every wall in this abbey?
I'm not so much as worried about brute strength as I am whatever is going on with the abbot. I have the worst time looking at them. It's some kind of magic or something, and if they can put up that kind of facade without so much as worrying about it, what else can they do? If they're committing acts of necromancy and just bringing whatever they want back to some form of life, then what else can they do? How easy is that for them to do that?
Oh, that was incredibly dark.
Our dad not realizing he's outside of the room.
You were moved while reading to outside of the room and you didn't even know.
Yeah, no, I'm playing it that way. Where like he
Yeah.
looks up, he's like, oh, was I see.
Says the
Nim-
blind man.
You don't have very much situational awareness, do you?
Not when I'm learning. I close the book.
When you close that book, you begin to hear a baby crying from the room behind you.
Please tell me you hear that.
Do I?
You do.
She's gonna nod.
This is a bad idea.
You hear it coming from this corner of the room. And we'll stop there for you guys. But anyway, back to Zed and I guess Rainbow.
Yeah, I'm in here.
The Muriel. Ariel. Muriel. Yeah. Let's continue that because this is important.
Things I do for love.
Stab me.
Alright, so at this point Zed is not sure what to do.
Well, do you have anything to weigh in, Oka? She turns to you.
I mean, hey,
Oh, you're breaking up. Oh, I'm breaking up.
Oka's getting gethed.
What was being got?
Is it better now?
A little bit.
Four?
Oh?
Read like a sentence or something so that we can test.
Rainbow Wubs is now live, streaming Dungeons and Dragons.
All right, that works. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, that works.
I mean, I, for one, am down for burning this place to the ground.
Okay, we heard it that time. I quite like your enthusiasm. I also would partially like that, but you do understand that stone doesn't burn.
Eh. There's plenty of other things that we can do to make damages better. There was a basement full of wine barrels. Maybe something in there could prove useful.
And do you also mean to say that burning down the thing with everyone in here is the right choice? What if the mongrel folk are unwilling participants? Apparently the abbot has been forcing them to do this, or at least suggesting it.
If they get caught in the crossfire, that's not my problem. Because they're, what we've been told is that they control themselves. They can do what they want. If our target is the abbot, and they get caught, not our fault.
She just nods, a couple small nods.
Zed is just side-eyeing Oka, like she's not okay with that.
Well, you didn't say anything, so that means you're okay with it. Got ya. Got him.
These people are already victims enough. They don't need to be victims of collateral damage.
Do you
Well, if you
suggest
don't
some
feel
kind
so
of,
worried about them, then you can warn them.
as she said, do you suggest some sort of covert evacuation?
Well, that, unless some of them feel like fighting. You never know with these people, but there's one very violent individual smashing things, there's another that's tossing bones, someone who seeks to end the entire lineage because they're miserable, and someone else is praying to some angelic effigy down there, so I would say about half of them are not of right of mind, but there are children here. And children at least deserve a fighting chance.
Well, I can see we have two sides of a coin here. I can be the one to flip it, but you must be the one who decides where it actually lands.
I think we can get people out, or at least cause enough of a distraction if we let them out. Then again, they might be staying there willingly, such as the old men downstairs. This place is desecrated and it deserves at least a chance to be hallow again.
Well, if we do go the route of a covert evacuation, I would suggest coming back after yawn, Jesus, after around 1 in the morning. Everyone should be peacefully in bed. We should be able to wake the Mongol folk in this side of the building without having to wake anyone else on the other side. It's quite far enough away. The only
Okay.
thing is, on our watching of this, that god never sleeps.
Do you know if it's because he doesn't need it or he's simply incapable?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Well, there's two ways to find out. Well, there's one way I can try to find out. But at least in the evening, we tend to do better during the evening, if not for the sake of stealth, the sake of our more subterfuge aligned companions. I'm pretty sure Thurium and Nimble would prefer if we fought in the dark.
I could also procure some outfits, something a bit more dark, at least some cloaks to give you the cover of the night to blend with.
That would be good. And I can take a moment to compose myself.
Well then. Oka, if you have nothing else to say, and I believe we are speaking for the party here, I can come meet back at this location in this room around 1 in the morning. And we could begin, or we could just reconvene outside. I'll let you make the call, but use this. And she kind of walks forward and shows you her right hand.
Okay.
She basically puts it out in front, so you can physically do it, but like putting your hand out in front of you so that your hand is facing away from you.
Mm-hmm.
And then she is interlocking the hand between the fingers of the other hand. So basically, like your left hand is grabbing the fingers and like in between the fingers of the other hand.
Yep.
And that, she says, if you do the symbol outside of the window, we'll be able to see that, and we'll know it is time to commence.
All right. Cool. Zed memorizes the symbol.
Easy enough. It's just you put your fingers between your other fingers.
Nice. Alright, cool. I nod. I open the door. I wait for Oka to leave.
And while all this is happening, Thareem, have you been just looking at books? Because we haven't been with you in a bit.
Yeah, sorry, Mike was muted. Yeah, he chilling in here looking at various books.
Being a nerd.
Do you want to search for any, or you just trying to look for anything interesting?
I can. Is there like a method to look for anything that might be remotely useful?
Sure. Same thing with Rainbow. If you roll high enough, I can find.
What am I
some
rolling in
information.
investigation?
Yeah, just roll an investigation.
Okay. Whee.
Oh yeah, easily enough. Let's say you see something in the corner over here. It's got a little bit of a glint to it, and you're kind of like, well, that's not paper. So you kind of walk over there, and what you can see seems to be just a small, crude, like wrought iron ring. So think like a wrought iron fence, but someone like took metal from that and like curved it into a ring, so it's like not actually welded together. And then like part of it has been like thoroughly like rubbed constantly, so that it actually had that glint to it.
Interesting. I will pick it up and give it a closer look.
Okay. You actually see, now that you kind of like looked at it, there are more designs around on the floor in that corner, one of which is a flower. Looks like a rudimentary flower made out of metal. So it looks like just pieces of scrap metal have been like just reforged into just random knick-knack kind of things.
Ah. Weird. Well, out of plain old collector's syndrome, I'm just gonna throw the ring in my pocket and keep going around.
Okay. Just write wrought iron. Do you know how to spell wrought?
I do.
Oh, look at this clever man's.
I can spell.
You can spell, but can you do
Oh.
math?
God.
Oh, shit.
Wrought iron ring.
I cannot do math. I raise my hand physically, IRL. I cannot do math.
Whoa! Isn't your job
And-
about, like, math and numbers?
Fuck no. Not at all.
Oh.
I would suck ass at that.
Oh, no.
It's about clicking install and restart. That's my fucking job.
Oh.
Yeah, Wombat's job is have you turned it off and on again.
I know, and so many people, well, actually the issue is literally this happened like 2 or 3 days ago. Well, the issue's still happening, and it's like, okay, ma'am, have you done the restart yet? Well, no, we haven't been able to do the restart yet. I'm like, just do the fucking restart, and the issue will be fixed. Oh, hey, we just restarted. Oh, hey, the issue's thanks.
Thanks.
Like,
Fuck. God.
There was a Twitter post I saw today. It reminded me of Wombat. It was somebody going, "Why are IT people so rude?" And the response was, "I had to drive 3 hours to I had to drive 2 hours to a server to press a button that 3 people insisted they had pressed."
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. And then I love when I'm like, okay, can you tell me what you see on the screen? And then I know they're just being helpful, but like literally, Windows 2012 TM, Windows 9. They read out every fucking. I'm like, no, but please, there's no button that says yes. No, there's no button that says yes. But I also see Google Chrome. I see so annoying, man.
Yeah. Hey, you know what's funny about loot is that I still have the 5 GP steel mirror from the Death House.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
I
good. We
haven't
can
done
test
anything
if
with it.
anyone's a vampire. It's like, what do you see?
I forgot
My
I had
beautiful
that.
teeth.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
all I can
down.
see.
Down, Sam. Down.
rise
No,
up,
it's a
Sam!
wooden stake.
Rise up against your oppressors! Viva la revolution!
She's just upset that I won't put her on the bed right now because it has stuff on it. That's all.
Let's go with you two in the room now. You hear the crying child. You hear the crying coming from this corner, and inside of the room is the wreckage of old wooden cribs.
Can I investigate the wreckage?
Sure. Over there, or in just
Just
the general?
in the general area.
Okay. There's still crying happening.
Oh fuck! I don't know shit.
There's wooden cribs that are wrecked.
Okay. Well, there's my natural
Must
one.
have had big babies in them.
Yeah.
Biggest, babiest. Why? Because I said wrecked? Because they're gonna
No,
wreck it?
because I rolled a 1.
I'm gonna wreck it.
Gonna wreck it.
Look, the arsenal.
Hmm?
And what you doing, Red Man? You hear crying in a corner.
Yep.
And Ares tried to look at his stick and was like, "This is a stick." As Arsenal walks closely, do you want me to read it again, or?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Alright, as Arsenal walks up to the corner of the room, the room fades in the blink of an eye. You are now standing back in when this was a room with functioning cribs, with functioning children. Wow. The room fades, and a ghost of a princess appears. She is with child. A sister from the abbey appears. She holds the young princess's hand, comforting her. Soon the baby is delivered into sister's hands, and she swaddles the newborn child and hands it to the young princess mother. Another older woman appears, a countess, and the mother of the princess. She whispers to her daughter, the princess. The princess begins to cry, not in pain, but in sadness. She nods her head reluctantly and hands the newborn child to Sister of the Abbey. The countess removes the ring from her daughter, the princess. It seems to be a sigil ring, and places it into the hand of the sister. Very delicately, the countess, with both her hands, closes the hand of the sisters, holding the ring. The countess looks deeply into the sister's eyes. A gravity of the importance weighs deeply on the sister. The sister nods her head, understanding the task that is being asked of her. The scene fades back to the ruins of the old nursery.
How does the nobleman feel about that?
Well, that lines up with what I've read here in the back of this book. I believe that was. Where are you? The Blessed Count. Julius Vernon von Habsburg, the previous Count of Barovia, the one who was slain by Strahd, amongst with many others.
Rod hates babies.
Well, slain as an adult.
Just gestures to the room.
As Zed walks by, she just hears the slain as an adult, and she just stops and just turns and is like, "What?"
From what I've been able to find,
Hi, Zed.
it's a I imagine she's outside the room listening in, right?
No, we left the door open and then just standing
You
in
left
the
the door
doorway.
open, and she walks by, and she hears "slain as an adult," and she just stops and looks at you dead in the eyes, like, "What the fuck are you talking
Well,
about?"
I'm assuming that we're like we have turned away, so, but your
Yeah, so it's
armor's
like-
noisy.
Yeah. It's like, look, from what I've been able to recount from the back of this book, it's a bit of a timeline. The life and times of Sister Markovia, later to be known as Saint Markovia, the namesake of this abbey. She helped. What's the word for it? It's in the goddamn book. Hold on. She helped midwife the birth of the previous count, who was then later slain by Strahd when he enacted his war. Was said to be some sort of holy avenger and whatnot, but was anything else, as he brought undead, skeleton zombies, vampire spawn, and anything else he could into the fight, etc., etc., this place was fucked. All of the monks died of starvation. For he forbade anyone to ever leave or to return. So that's that. Hello, Zed.
Let's just
We
sit down.
have. I'll sit down when we leave.
No, it's not
We
gonna be
have-
a while.
We have a plan of action for what we are going to do this evening.
Oh, we haven't had one of those in a while.
We're going to come back hour past midnight, meet Muriel, get some proper darkened clothing. We're going to try and get the mongrel folk out so that there isn't any collateral because there are children here. They at least deserve a fighting chance. And considering the abbot isn't necessarily taking care of them, it's a different story. And then we try and get them out, and then we try and take care of the abbot. Because given Nimble and Thurim perform better in the dark, I perform better in the dark. Oka's attempted atrocities will at least be hidden under the cover of darkness. Better chance, even though we don't know what the abbot's capable of, which is either going to be a lot, or it's going to be less than I'm hoping, but I don't. It's not going to be less than I hope.
Well, I will do as I always do, which is we make our plan, we execute our plan, we expect a plan to go off the rails, throw away the plan.
It's not necessarily helping, but we'll see.
I'm coping right now. Can we please leave?
What time is it, by the way? What time is it? Like in
game or real
game?
life?
Yeah, in
Oh.
game. No, I've got a clock here, Aaron. I'm not that this chronometric.
You didn't.
I know I didn't specify, but no, I know we have like an hour left.
What
But-
time is it? Buddy time. About 8.
AM or PM?
What you think? They said they were trying to go to bed.
Oh, that's right. They did say they were trying to go to bed. Okay. All right. Cool. Let's. Okay, hold on. It's 5 hours. How long did it take for us to get here?
From Kresk?
Yeah.
You know, that's a 30 minutes.
Okay, cool. So we can go back, tell Esmeralda, and also confront Esmeralda, because some of you saw her shit here. I don't know. Like, Zed doesn't know that, but I know that. We go talk to her, and also, tell Irina that shit's fucked, and go from there and let them know the plan, and maybe they can help us. We can get the fucking wizard. Hi, kitty. We also go get a cat. Bitches love cats.
Nah,
Bitches
dogs.
love cannons.
Bitches
Dogs.
love cannons. If only someone was playing an artifice.
Well,
Alright, so I say go back to Kresk, prep, and then come back.
Short
for
rest.
trying to do?
Come back and execute the plan.
Which
What is the plan?
is
Heal.
Kill?
Which is at 1 a.m.
You just met a person. You just met this person. You trying to kill him? He's so
Yeah.
nice to you.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
It's just,
food.
yeah, guess what? If I let everybody live who gave me food, there'd be like a slightly more amount of living people.
It would allow McDonald's or whatever other restaurants you've ever gone to keep their doors open.
I don't know.
Okay,
McDonald's killed me with.
here's your food. Thank you, but now you have to die.
After learning the atrocities of what happened in the kitchen, yes.
Listen, a lot of unethical bullshit has happened that sticks to her stomach, morally, on a moral level, on an ethical level, on a job level. She is like, no, this is not okay. This is messed up, and it's bad. She's not like this. Also, if the abbot's cool with the mongrel folk doing whatever the fuck they want, then it should be fine if we just let them out under the cover of darkness.
I mean, okay.
If they want to leave, they can leave.
If they want to leave, they can leave.
That's
They
their
don't.
problem.
Could we find Oto? And I forgot the other one's name.
You mean the people who walked you in?
Yeah, it
guards.
was Oto and somebody else.
Zik.
Ziegfleck.
Siegfried.
Zek.
I got the first syllable. Right?
They were
Yeah, it
they
was-
were at the they went back to the gate because that's where they're the gate guards.
Mhm.
Yep.
They're the gatekeepers.
Damn. Gatekeeping in this economy?
What about
Yay.
our work friend that we saved?
Uh-huh.
He's still around? The warg.
Oh yeah, they are probably
We left them out, like, by the gate.
yeah.
He's around.
He might be sleeping in one of the little barn things.
Barn things?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Zella, for hydrate.
Can I
What
sleep
is
Because
in a barn
all the
thing?
rooms are taken, but they have those like little barns out there in the area proper, right? At least it's roofed.
Okay. Alternative plan. Somebody goes back to tell Esmeralda and Irina what's up, comes back, and then I can Liamon's tiny hut and we can stay here for the night.
That could also work.
Does anybody want to come back with me so I don't get, I don't know, jumped by werewolves on the way up?
Okay.
Sure.
We split up. Is that what we're doing? Or are we just all going?
We're temporarily splitting up for like a...
Hey gang, we should split up the party.
Okay,
Last time
so...
werewolves did show up.
Yeah.
Last time werewolves did show up, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so...
We all gonna become the delightful children from down the lane now. We can never be separated.
Woo!
So, I guess, is Threem and Oka coming with Zed, or is it just one of you two? Or do you two want to go?
Sure.
Okay, so you two go, and then I'll set up the Liamon's tiny hut when you get back, because the only people who can go in the hut are who's in the circle when I set it up.
Sounds
So,
good.
maybe Arden can ask if we can stay the night with his grand persuasive skills, and Nimble can be moral support.
I want to
I will
find the
try.
kid.
I will try.
It's like,
May I be returned to the abbot, Mr. Wombat?
We just say you're there. We don't need to change the map.
Fair enough.
He returns to the abbot.
3 minutes later.
3 minutes later. It's voiced by Tom Kenny.
Who?
Anyway, Tom
Guy
Kenny.
who voices
the same-
SpongeBob, he does the narrator.
You didn't hear
So
it.
I go to the abbot, and I say, well, I hope we aren't overstaying our welcome, but I do wonder. It's getting a tad bit late, and we found wooded areas to be a bit more dangerous at night. Would it be okay with you? Should me and my companions stay the night here within your and keep you company?
Well, I would definitely not be opposed to that, of course. The Abbey is welcoming to you, but we don't have any more rooms. Where would you stay?
It's true. Well, we are not opposed to having to share rooms as well as we've slept in much rougher places.
We have the
Ca-
means to sleep outside as well.
Some of us have the means to make camp outside. Others would be more than fine to set up a simple, simple tent down below in your cellar. Um, we're not picky.
I don't think the cellar would be too comfortable, but if what you're suggesting is you just want to stay inside of the walls for the night, then of course, the courtyard is more than big enough for you to set up a temporary camp for the night. And I welcome you
Excellent.
to do so.
But thank you for your kindness, dear Abbot.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Was that all you came to ask me about? How were the Mongol folk? I hope you didn't disturb them.
oh, any that were already in bed remained delightfully asleep within their own homes, and those that were awake were delightful.
I'm glad to hear it. Well, dinner is done. I shan't remain at this table quite any longer, so I believe
Oh,
I will begin heading to bed as well.
one more singular question, Abbot. Um, the Abbey would not happen to be in possession of any loaves of bread made from Barovian wheat, would it?
We had some with dinner when your friends left, I believe. Ah, there's a roll there.
Thank you very much. Just a question for a friend.
I don't believe I understand that line of thought, but if you're hungry for more bread for a midnight stack, then just by all means.
I nod and I walk away, and I kind of yoink a loaf because one of the gifts to the Fae specifically states during the winter solstice a loaf of bread made from Barovian wheat.
Write down that you have acquired such thing.
I will. And
Alrighty then.
I go back to my group and I tell them, well, he's more than accommodating. Some of us can stay outside, some of us can stay down below in the cellar. He's perfectly fine with it. She, they. It's really hard to tell.
Gives me a headache.
Gives me conniptions.
Now, when everyone is back, I would like to do the dome when everyone is here, at least, so that you can all come and go as you please. And I will stay outside. Specifically out where the field was. Does anyone want to stay outside with me?
I would offer my flock of familiars, but they only last an hour, so damn.
Sorry, what's Zed doing?
Zed's doing the tiny hut outside, but she's not going to do it till everybody is present so that you guys can come and go. Because if you're not present when she does it, you don't get to go inside.
Okay.
You get the bonk of
Bye.
no people allowed. Everybody needs to be in the zone when she casts a spell, and then everybody else can come and go as they please. Zed's just the only one who can't leave, because when she leaves, then it goes away.
Oko will probably just stay and rest.
Yeah, she's gonna go over there. That's where she's gonna sleep. So I guess I'll just pop. I'm sorry, there's a wall there.
You're one of the farm.
Okay, setting up in the farm.
Yeah.
No. How well that's gonna be? They said you could be in the courtyard.
That's true.
Do you want to still try and be in the farm?
Yeah, well, there was a door that went from below and it went out to the farm.
Yes.
Zed just doesn't want to get caught out with because the guard circles this area,
Yes.
and she doesn't want to be in the area where the sleepless guard is.
Okay.
So she's gonna go around, but yeah, she's not gonna. She has to wait for everybody else to come back, which is gonna be like what, an hour and 15 minutes, because Thareem and Oka have to go talk to Esmeralda and Irina and the other guy whose name's escaping me right now. Ismark? Ismark is your brother. Yeah, Ismark. Okay, it is Ismark. Okay.
Yeah.
His name is Mark. His name's is Mark. Oh, hi, Mark.
My name is Mark. Is that you saying your name is Mark, or your name is Mark, and you're speaking like Tarzan?
His name's Ismark. Yeah, I wrote down
My
his
name
name.
is
It's Mark. Name's
name is
Ismark. Yeah, that's where Zed wants to go out into farm. Let's be outside, not like.
Okay, sounds good. Well, okay, and Thareem, you making your trek back down?
We shall go
Yep.
get our companions.
Okay.
I don't know if you want
And
to get them. You just want to inform them.
Well,
Form them,
Okay.
fetch Esmeralda.
Yeah, inform them. Shit's fucked. Also, don't you two? Doesn't one of you two know that Esmeralda's shit was up there?
I do.
You found the bandanas in the book, the prayer book, and that was Oka. But
Yep.
I don't think that Arsenal has told the party that they found that the other room, because you guys never went in there. And
That's
that
true.
was where they found
Oh,
the
yeah.
decor.
I got distracted by other things and crying babies, but I would have let everyone know once we all got back
Are
together.
you sure you would have? Because you never said
Yes!
you did.
I
You
was
never
distracted
said
by
you did.
crying phantom babies.
Crying
I don't know.
time.
I don't know. Should I allow it, chat? Should I allow it?
I'll allow you.
Vote now on your phones.
No. Vote now on your phones. Whoever gets the most votes goes through to the next round. This is American Idol. Alright. Yeah, sure. Fine. You gotta fucking say that. Really.
All right, you two. You know what Oka's great at? Confrontation. Causing it specifically. Hey, you guys go do that thing. I gotta be right back real
Yep.
quick.
We go do that thing.
Go do that
Guys
thing.
are
Have
On
that
our way
talk.
back to Crest.
heading back down, and I can just make it. Wow, you're in Kresk.
Wow.
Oh, we're in Crest.
Look at that.
30 minutes has passed. Ding dong. And you are able to head back to your wonderful abode. For the sake of it, we're gonna activation station. That's the wrong fucking thing.
Oh, it's a map.
That works.
Yes.
Oh, map.
Yeah, there we go. That's Kresk 2. What the fuck?
Crest
1.
2.
Yeah, Kresk Village 2. I need Kresk Village 1. Kresk Village. Toggle navigation. What the fuck is it? It's all the way at the front. Why? Oh, whatever. Activate. There we go.
Cool.
You guys are in the
The
fucking
shop there.
yeah, the potion shop. So your house is over here. If you don't remember.
Door. Eat. Meow. Meow.
Nyom.
So wait, were we getting them to come to the Abbey, or were we just telling them what's happening?
Tell me.
I was
You
told to fetch
tell
Esmeralda.
me.
Inform the other two, fetch Esmeralda. That's what I was told.
Okay.
I was going to ask Esmeralda to explain a little bit why you insisted the Abbey is so much safer.
Exactly. Fetch
You're not
When
fucking
you-
there, Mr. Talkie Man.
Well, I see myself in front of a redhead on my screen, so I just kind of.
That's be-
That's
that's
not
This is
as.
stop.
every.
Oh, it's
Also,
Sonia.
you didn't
also
say you were
Sonia.
Raven.
God damn it! Wrong redhead.
You don't have Rocky Talkies yet, all right? You fucking bitch.
We're
Give me
working
my
on
Rocky
that.
Talkie lady.
Well, you guys walk into the house, the two of you, and upon seeing that you close the door behind you, Ez gets up, draws a blade. What happened to the rest of the party? Are they all right?
They're fine. For now.
They're all nestling up at the Abbey for the night.
Arsenal, you're not here.
I know. I'm just looking around.
Oh, fuck. Get out of here.
No.
Get deleted.
Get out of here.
The back.
You
The back room.
banished. Put it back
Fucking
in the
banished.
stairwell.
Not again.
Say that again, Thorim, or you were rudely interrupted.
Oh, he was just like, they're all nestling up at the Abbey for the night.
Well, then why are you two back?
Well, we came to inform you that we're planning to do something. And told to fetch you because you have some explaining to do. Some forgotten belongings.
The fact that I was at the Abbey. Ah, yes. So you found my things.
Yes.
Well, I came from somewhere, obviously. I didn't just magically appear at the Wizard Tower.
And as cool as teleportation powers are, that explains a lot.
Yes, I was at the Abbey, and then on the way to the tower, after learning about it, I was attacked on the road, and you found me in that state. We just never talked about where I was beforehand. I apologize, but I was staying at the Abbey as a guest of the Abbot, learning more about Strahd, learning more about Van Richten, trying to find him, trying to find a weakness for Strahd. All things you've all heard before.
Yes, yes. But we've learned something new, and Abbott is nuts.
Well, he's certainly
Not
not as he
interested
first
much.
appears.
E? The Abbot is a woman.
We've slightly discovered that their appearance varies from person to person. Like for me, who's big and tall, reminded me of my mentor. For others, it wasn't like that. Something is amiss. We plan to take action tonight.
So that's why you've come to get to me. You'd like me to assist you.
That and explain to the others of what's and share of what you might have learned.
You say share what you might have learned, as in you, the party?
We'll all compare notes.
Yes, pretty much.
They haven't learned anything. They've just been waiting here for you. So she says, "Okay, go ahead then."
What she had learned when she was there.
Oh, she had learned what she was there. No, she told you. That's
Okay.
what she. I mean, I can look more at the notes. So give me a second, just to see if there's anything of note that she found out here, because she was meant to be in there. That's why I had to make the changes.
Mhm.
But you already met her. She was studying for information on Strahd, Ravenloft, anything that can give her an edge. Searching for any and all knowledge on the Dark Lord. I came when I learned that Strahd had visited the Abbot on several occasions. She quickly learned the Abbot is creating a golem for Strahd. He seems oblivious to who he serves, and even if he did, he does not seem to care. He seems more concerned about Strahd's well-being. When I met the abbot, she was overly friendly and helpful, just as one would expect a pious abbot to be. She offered me food and lodging and welcomed me to search the library for as long as I wish. So yeah, there you go. That confirms the things you guys were thinking. But new
Let's go.
information. Apparently Strahd has visited the abbot on several occasions.
All right. With this new information, and
By the
if
by.
Esmeralda wishes to come with and help us, we shall go back.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a fight with the abbot, then I do think I should come with you. Ismark Arena, keep the door locked. You know I knock. And Irina actually stands up, and once again, because I don't have fucking voices, I'm coming with you. I want to help as well.
Well, we are far beyond telling you what to do anymore. You may come of your own volition, but do be ready for almost anything.
Ismark? I really think we should stay. I don't think we want to get involved if the abbot is making some kind of golem for Strahd. I don't even want to begin to think about what that would mean for you. Do you guys want to weigh in on Irina coming?
I was gonna say free country, but it's really not a free country.
I mean, you can
It's in
allow
fact,
her.
it's in fact the absolute opposite of that. Actually,
It is very much unfree.
I mean, you can allow her and just let her do whatever, but also
I mean-
you can think practically, like. But your decision.
If you want to come with, that's your own choice. But let it be known that anything happens is on you. Best be prepared for defense for yourself. Plus, if you plan to come with us anyways to the castle, this could be a good learning opportunity.
She's not wrong.
Either way, your choice. We're not your parents.
Oh, this is Irina. How was she? It, I guess, is the better term.
Overwhelmingly nice and cooperative.
Sorry. How was the golem?
Which one? The guard or
The
Upstairs?
bride.
Bride?
Calm, collected, didn't speak much. From what have you been told and learned, I guess follows orders.
It didn't speak at all.
Not that I remember. Then again, I was enjoying the meal that we were given.
Is it possible that it's a husk?
Us?
Soulless, you mean?
Waiting for me.
There is a chance.
I think Thrim might like a new body.
Trim, you want to be a hot girl?
Hot women.
Hot, soulless women in your area,
Bruh.
Sign me up.
Looking for souls
waiting
to
to be
claim.
filled up.
I don't think we have
Indeed.
transpossession soul magic available, so
That we know of.
Yeah, that we know of.
Alright, well. I'll leave it at that. You guys make the decision, or Irina makes the decision. So make that decision.
I'm not there, but
Yeah.
unless you want,
If she wants to
you-
come, she can come. We've
like,
Want her
relayed
to
our
come?
information.
do we want her to come? That's the real question.
Do you want to protect her by not letting her come?
Like,
Or
it's
if you forgot because it's been so long, you could bring her to Pretty Boy at the pond.
Good old pond boy.
Mm,
But then, I mean, the conclusion when we were there is that she wants to help and do things.
yeah.
That's correct because you let her decide.
Yes.
I
This is
like. I'm not there, obviously, but my way in is like, this is the one thing I don't want to bring her to because there's just a golem vessel with the, the potential idea that let's put Irina's soul in the vessel and give it to Strahd. Who
All right,
knows
listen,
what other
lady.
magic?
We are fine with the idea of you helping out. However, we're not bringing you to literally the exact place where you need to be shoved into a fucking husk vessel.
Oka doesn't care right now.
Yeah, well, Oka's evil right now, so
Exactly.
That's why you got burned.
I'm not there.
Shun the evil lizard.
Yeah,
evil
okay.
little gremlin.
Here's the final decision then. Threem is going to think about it a little bit, kind of sigh, and just be like, for lack of better information right now, and with the new idea that it may be a husk for perhaps a soul to enter it, perhaps you sit this specific time out. There will be many opportunities for you to participate going forward, but this might be not the greatest one.
And Ismark kind of puts a hand on Irina's shoulder. I agree with them. If this plan is what we think it is, then we'd just be walking right into the trap. There's no reason to risk everything we've already done so far. We will be able to fight Strahd, but not if you're removed from your body. Who's coughing outside our window? Hello? Fucking
I'm here to talk to you
Go.
about your cart's extended warranty.
powdered Silveris. Did you inhale too much silver? Hello?
I'm high on silver.
Oh,
I got
I don't
medium.
know.
I got medium fancy special fillings for my teeth.
Oh,
And is just kind of grabs dagger. It's like, that's fine with me. Well then, let's
Well-
head upstairs to the abbey.
We go then. Opens the door, steps out.
Door is locked
Instant
behind you.
transition.
It's like, okay, guess I'm going by myself.
Yep,
Cries.
instant transition to the abbey.
Hit escape, click fast travel, click the waypoint you want to fast travel to, loading
Yep.
screen.
Oh, accidentally hit the wait button. Wait for 24 hours.
No.
No.
As time skips hour by hour.
Wait, is it Skyrim waiting or is it fucking Metal Gear Solid 5 waiting where you
Oh,
smoke
I
a
was-
doobie?
I was doing Skyrim waiting.
Yeah, Skyrim waiting. Alright, you guys are back. Esmeralda in tow, and the very first thing she does is immediately walk like she's been here before, up and regather all of the rest of the things that she had left here, Did you give her back her bandana?
I think Arden still has it.
No,
I didn't take the
Ardena has
bandana. I have
daggers.
daggers.
I'm asking Oka, because Oka's the one with the
Oh,
bandana.
Oka got it, Oka.
Yeah, I probably would have given it back.
Okay, so yeah, she has her secondary bandana. And yeah, she's like, well, there's some daggers missing here. Did any of the rest of your party happen to take them and just assume you'd be giving them back to me?
I believe the red man had that stuff.
Of course.
mentioned.
I assumed he wouldn't be able to keep his hands off things. Well, where is he?
Somewhere at the Abbey, that's for sure.
They're mine now.
So you got where are we planning to do the lemons?
In the courtyard, or was it the farm?
Zed's staying at the farm. You're free to stay in the courtyard, but she wanted everybody to at least go to the farm while she did Liam's tiny hut, because she's gonna ritual cast this. She needs a spell slot. But basically, everybody who goes into Liam's tiny hut in the zone when she casts it, they can go in and out as they want. But if you're not in the zone when she casts it, you don't get to fucking go inside. You're there forever.
Oh.
Go to Lehman.
Uh, 9. Yeah, so we can fit everybody in there. Me and Esmeralda. Yep. So yeah, about like right there ish.
Here is your Ez. Everybody go to Lehman. Go.
Go! I have to walk around. Oh wait, hold on.
Don't get too close to that well. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, you went in it. Oh. Did you fall in? Did you fall in?
Did somebody go around instead of through the door?
Trip.
Yeah, I fell in.
Actually,
I don't know, man.
you wanna? All right.
I don't wanna just like randomly slip and fall, but I have been this entire time. No fucking lie. Been wanting to take a look in that fucking well again.
All right. Well, you
Yes,
kind
well,
of like trip and shut. Kind of trip, and then you like against the side of the well, and like your head is in, and you're kind of like at waist, and you're like bent over, and you're like, oh shit, I'm not supposed to, and you just see these two hands shoot out from the darkness, grab your shoulders, whoom, pull you down, and you fall 20 feet. And you need to give me an athletics check.
See, now that I can do.
You succeed. You take 1d4 piercing from a claw on the way down. And sorry,
Oh,
80
God.
foot.
Oh god!
80 foot.
The goddamn.
Welcome to the well.
Well.
And
The staircase was just a warning. The staircase was just telling me what was gonna happen. I'm in the back rooms again, guys.
Oh, we can't leave this man alone for 5 minutes. He's going to the back rooms.
you see a person standing 5 foot tall with a wiry, spindly build. She has a spider-looking face and talons for hands.
Hot.
You know, not my cup of tea, but I'm pretty sure I know someone who would.
And please roll initiative. And
Oh,
while
shit.
you are falling, you just hear, "My well, not your well, my well!" And they are now shouting that continuously while they are trying to stab you and bite you and all.
Chat, don't say wood. Don't say wood. No, stop it. Stop it.
See, I told you.
You
Look, you're not my
degenerates.
cup of tea, but I'm pretty sure I know someone who would.
Why are you enticing my chat? Stop it.
You guys can't see him here. I'll give you party bus so that you guys can see in there.
Yay!
What
That
is
is-
this
that's what's happening.
motherfucking
That's
bed
what's
in the
happening in here.
well?
It's an 85.
I'm- I've been falling for 30 minutes.
So literally, Zed goes to cast the spell, and she's like, "Where's that
Hold
dead?"
on.
Zed heard a like, all right, I'm on my. Huh?
All right, combat, go.
I rolled an 8, so.
Yeah, you're first. Go.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay. What do I got? I wasn't.
Well, this is wombat, not Jesus.
Punch.
Ugh.
Jesus Christ. Hey, what's up, bro?
I'll text him if you want me to. He's streaming right now, though. He's busy. He's streaming right now.
One of my favorite ones is when it's like a skit with God, and then he says, "Oh my Jesus Christ, yes, Father."
Yes. Well,
No, not you.
Well, I would like to bonker with like the flat of my scimitar, so basically non-lethal damage.
Alright.
And just whack her over the head with it, like I guess the blunt end. See if I can get her to let go.
Oh, she's not holding you anymore.
Oh,
You fell.
well, is there any way to climb up, or am I like what am I looking at here? Where can I go? Is it just up?
It shows up.
Then in that case, can I? And this is gonna be kind of weird, because we kind of have to be rule of coolly if you'll allow it. I want to cast Armor of Agathis to make the ice armor and pull the water from the, because I'm in a goddamn well, pull the armor, from the water that's here, and see if I can use the ice that it's pulling to solidify some hand grips and try to and use the rest of my action to try and climb up.
Probably maybe about 5-10 foot up, only as far as you can reach. Is how
But,
I would rule that.
But I will use my action to cast Armor of Agathis, and I will begin to climb as much as I can go. Try to continue to climb up.
Okay, and if you're climbing, you'll eventually go outside of their 5-foot hitbox radius, and you'll
Yep,
take
yep.
an opportunity
Yep.
attack. Alright.
Give me a hit.
Alright. As they try and attack you with their bitey bite. Nom nom. Is a 12.
That's a miss.
Okay. Alright, you are at least 10 feet up now with your frozen handholds, and they missed.
I will continue to do as I have been doing and climb.
Climb what?
I will try to keep climbing like
No.
farther, just up.
You one of the handholds. When you cast armor, I within where you could reach, you could like keep your hand on the wall and form the armor like under your palm, right? But you can't go higher than that.
Are there any bricks or anything that I could try to?
You can try, but that's gonna need checks.
Right.
So give me a.
You know what?
It's not gonna
Let's
be
see.
dex, it'd be
I'll make some checks. Here's how I'll do it. I'll use my scimitars and use them and try to hit between the bricks, like into like the mortar and the wall, and see if I can use those and climb up. And I'll make checks for it if I need to.
I'll say athletics.
23.
Yeah. So your movement up. So you're at 10 feet up now, so 70 feet left.
Okay. And then was that action or just movement? I'll let you decide.
Not as big both, I would say.
Both? That's fine.
You're stabbing, re-stabbing, stabbing, re-stabbing, stabbing,
Right.
re-stabbing. What?
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, you said you were
Stabbing.
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 Yep.
The act of being stabbing.
Yep. Just throw me at the wall. We'll get you up there eventually.
We need a doctor. Someone needs to start stabbing right now. Alright. So, what's your movement? 30? So you got 48 feet left?
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Mishka's turn. Mishka. Okay. Mishka is gonna... keep saying, my will, not your will, my will, not your will. And is now going to just straight start climbing the wall.
Yeah. Yeah. No, expected as much. Spider lady.
Yeah. And no issues. And they are now right on your ass. And here comes the claw attack. That's a 20.
That hits.
And here's the second claw attack.
Oh, she's gonna take armor Agatha's damage.
11.
She will. 11 misses.
First claw comes in at 3 slashing.
All right. I still have temp HP after that. Okay, cool. So she hits for 3 slashing. Armor of Agathis lashes back out, and she takes 5 cold damage.
Full damage.
I'll put this in the chat.
Owie.
So I have it.
Okay, done. Your turn.
Okay, so it's 10 temp HP, not 5. I misread. I did. She did 3, so I have 7. Cool. My turn. I'm gonna turn around and use frostbite and see if I can freeze her to the walls. She has to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Well, I'll tell you, it's not going to freeze with the walls. If you want to change your mind after hearing that. But,
Oh, that's fine. It's just for flavor.
okay, then no. She can have frost on her, but yeah, no. You're out of the water now. So DC,
Ambient water, but still, I imagined as such. It's just flavor text.
that is a 10 fail.
Failure. Or higher. What level are you? This rolls correctly. It does 6 cold damage. They have disadvantage on their next weapon attack before the end of its turn.
Well, they're about
Is
to
they
fucking
have-
do that. Are you moving?
They've at least slightly frozen, like joints and whatnot. And I do move as much as you'll allow me to.
Well, last time it used your action and your movement because you're having to restab the sword to climb.
Yep. So this will be, since I use my action for frostbite, it'll be just movement. So cut it in half.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. So 40 feet, so 15, so you got 25. And sadly, Mishka can close that gap, so Mishka right on your ass again. Claw attack with disadvantage. Secondary claw attack without anything. Oh my fucking god, it was a 2 and a nat 20. Kiss my ass. Second one without disadvantage. 18.
That just hits.
Let's go. With fucking 5 slashing, baby.
She takes another 10. So I did the damage wrong, by the way. So the first armor of Agathis did 10 damage, not 5. I apologize.
Okay, done.
And I still have temp HP, so she took another swing. That's another 10 damage she just took.
As she hits you with that second claw, my will, not your. and they fall off the wall, and like a spider, mid-air, their fucking limbs curl in, and at the bottom of the well.
Is there a slight smashing sound like ice, considering it was cold damage that got her?
Well, I mean, water. It's not like it's just like a floor, right?
Yeah.
But maybe the water starts to freeze at the bottom because the ambient temperature not a shit.
I got out with 2 temp HP still, so I continue climbing.
All right, you are able to climb and escape whole. Welcome back to Land of Living. You fucking had to touch the goddamn. I knew you wanted it. So I knew it was gonna happen. I was like, hey, you want to touch you want to touch that well? Oh, you tricky. Ha, funny.
Well, I made the roll as a joke, and then you're like, "You want to do it?" I'm like, "I kind of want to do it." It's like, "You want to do it?" It's like, "Yeah, let's do it."
You found
You
the spider
enabled the
person.
devil.
You found it.
I-
Okay. Music
I come
box.
out covered in like the well grime, you know how it's like kind of algae on the sides and stuff.
Yep.
Ugh.
It was worth it.
Walk over to where Zed is.
Back to classical music.
It's like
I don't
part
even-
way, like down the hallway. Just like meet you halfway there. Odette, what the fuck happened to you?
I don't even know where you are, but I'm just gonna put my character right
Garden.
here.
Garden.
Okay.
Garden.
What the fuck's happening?
I'm putting a G in front of Arden's
No,
name
wait,
and no
hold
one's laughing.
Garden.
I think I'm experiencing a minor
Garden.
earthquake right now.
Garden.
No, what?
What?
No, like real life. My
Oh.
chair is shaking. There is a minor earthquake happening right now.
Oh! Oh shit!
Are there earthquakes in Canada?
Yes.
No. What?
Aaron, I live close
No,
to the
yes.
line. What do you mean?
Oh, that's true. You know, never mind. Not where I live.
The 2 types of Canadians, no and A.
Eh?
Don't you know about them earthquakes, eh?
Eh?
I think it stopped. There were definitely tremor. What the fuck? What the fuck?
What
Magnitude
about
5.1
trains?
earthquake. What? Is this now?
Yeah, there was an earthquake in Skagway that just happened like 45 minutes ago.
Yeah,
Oh.
magnitude 5.1 earthquake.
And you just felt it?
I just felt it. I felt the
What
ground
the
shake right now. I'm like,
Aftershock,
why am
I
I
guess?
wiggling? I'm not tapping my foot. Oh my god, the ground is shaking.
Oh my god.
Huh.
The person who lives above me is twerking.
Well, that was interesting.
Yeah, that was weird. Okay, I think Wrath of the Well Lady just caused an earthquake. Okay, cool. I really felt her hit the ground. Okay. Gonna go ahead and clip that for later.
Felt her hit the ground. Bruh.
Well, I'm here.
What?
Hi.
The fuck happened to you? You were gone
The
for 20
hell?
seconds. What happened?
There was a spider in the well.
We knew that.
You went in the well?
What did you say, Nimble?
You went in the well?
Not purposefully.
You fell in a well.
I tripped, and there was a spider, and it took me.
Into the well.
Yes. I don't want to
Arden,
be covered in grime anymore. And he
What are you
snaps his
reading?
fingers. And he snaps his fingers and ends the armor of Agathis spell. So all the ice armor that's still on him cracks and falls away. It takes the grime with it.
Okay.
That's better.
Zed
Man.
is gonna put her hands on Arden's face.
Man thinks Armor of Agathis is fucking Green Lantern's ring. I'm like, alright, dude.
Hey man, it's frozen armor.
Yeah, it's armor. You got armor on the walls beside you?
Anyway,
I
that
said it was a little rule of coolly. You allowed it.
literally cool.
Ha
Yes.
ha!
Aha! Aha! Anyway,
Aha!
that is putting her hands
This
on Ardenne's face, a la idiot sandwich style.
Oh yes. What are you?
Stop it.
I'm tired. I would like to go to bed now.
It's gonna just put an arm around the back of his neck and like half lead him, half push him over to the circle where everybody else is. Okay, everyone, I should actually stand here. Right after 11 minutes of casting Lehman's tiny hut, because he's doing it as a ritual, but bing bada boom, dome goes up. I don't know if you want me to put the circle. You want me to put the circle down? Okay, I will do that. Do not consume a spell slot. Place a measured template centered on me, so it would be dark.
You ate part of their room. How dare you?
How dare I? I mean, I can always move it up if you want. Right.
You may sleep wherever you need to. I'm staying here.
And then she sits down and puts. And then she sits down in the fetal position, just puts her hands around her arms, and then just puts her head down, and then just sits there and just sits there. Mildly shaking.
Yeah, Oko will just flop down and take a
Salute.
rest.
It
Is it
is warm
another-
in here.
Is it
No,
another
no, no.
Oka's flute?
No sploot. She just sit there, like sprawled out.
Black on the outside? That's the color you choose?
Yeah, it's like a dark gray, like a dark granite color. It's like a big old rock.
A giant marble.
Yeah, dark marble.
Alright, well, we got 9 minutes, so we just want to end it there, and we start off with the heist of the people.
Yeah, I think that's a good.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Sure.
Take a short rest
Yeah.
so I can get my health back.
Yay.
Okay. I'll
Yeah.
take a short rest, and then someone can write in what you guys are planning on doing next time in the chat. That way we know for next week.
Go.
Yay, spell slot.
Yay! All
Hey,
right, cool.
Found out a lot today.
We did.
Yeah,
We have to go
we
assassinate somebody.
I don't know. Do you?
I'll do a good stabbing if I need to.
I don't know. Can you?
Nobody does stabbing better than me.
Stabbing.
'Cause that's my name.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do an unceremonious end of my stream because I'm gonna go make sure shit's good.
Yeah, go check out. Make sure. you're
Yeah,
all
that's,
good.
Yeah. So anyway, bye everybody.
Mm.
Make sure you follow.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Woo,
Make sure
yeah.
you follow everyone in my D&D. Go follow